Okay. Okay. Normally I sit on mute for a little bit and then I jump in here. But that's so funny. That was such a funny comment. Someone like, why are the lights so unusually pink? It's such a sweet question. Well, typically. Well, so this camera is a Elgato face cam, so like it really heightens all the colors. It really blows everything up. I've got a more accurate color when we swap to the main camera, but mostly it's just like I want to try out something a little bit different and see if all of you like it. If you don't like it, I could swap back. Like it's not that big of a deal, but I kind of like it. Like it looks pink here, but as soon as I swap, you're gonna be like, oh, hold up, that's purple. Oh my goodness, what the fudge? Little Cinda, it's good to see you again. 10 gifted memberships. Are you kidding me? Thank you, Little Cinda. Oh my goodness. Little Cinda, thank you. And then Sonia, 34 months. Sonia, 34 months. Good Lord. How many years is that? 12? 12, 24. 6. So then we're 4 months short of 3 years? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's a long time to be a member here. What the heck? Allison Ace Cat. Allison Ace Cat. Oh, Alien Ace Cat. Oh my god, I'm so silly. Alien Ace Cat, thank you so much for becoming a member again. Happy birthday, OT. Late, sorry. What if I do a birthday stream tomorrow? Would that be kind of fun if I just did a YouTube birthday stream tomorrow? That'd be kind of neat. I was thinking maybe I'll save it for like the YouTube anniversary though. Math is hard, unlike... No, math is hard. I agree. Hi, I'm new here, but I subbed. Oh, that's so sweet. Black Femboy. Oh. Fellow lesbian, Heoti, Blaha. There's so many of you in here. Hello. Where are all of you coming from? What the heck? First time I've caught a live. Genuinely appreciate the content. Helps to have a light in this dark world. My friend, I have so many more videos coming, I promise. There's gonna be some really good times coming. If you like the ones that have come out so far, I promise there's gonna be more fun ones. OT, you made me trans? Oh my god, I full on just, the gender destroyer over here, OT. I'm blaming this on you? Oh, what have I done? Ah, heck. Well, welcome to whichever gender or no gender you are currently enjoying or not enjoying. Or I hope you're enjoying. Michelle, thank you for paying rent. Hi. Little Cinda, I'm paying rent for 10 other roommates. Okay, that's really sweet. That's really, okay. All right, well, I can't even complain about that. Can we light up the chat with as many of you who have green names in chat? Can all of you throw in some LGBT leaves in here for everybody else? Throw them in. Make sure everybody feels welcome. Did I miss one? Hold on. Oh, there's a message here. Hi, OT. You made me realize I was trans today, so thank you so much. Frog friend, what did I do? Oh, I talk about frogs in the next video. I'm excited. Hi, OT. Did you know I named my happy guest Marmelo? Oh my god, that's a throwback. Oh my goodness. Marmelo? I haven't talked about Marmelo in ages. Hopeful boy, 34 months becoming... Oh, 34 months paying rent, thank you. I'll never pay? Hell yeah. I love that, actually. OT, do be eating well this month? Well, here's the thing. The people that have contributed towards the birthday stream amounts and whatnot, a lot of that's just going straight to the editors. You want more content? Well, you're not just supporting this creator right over here. You're supporting all of the other creators that I get to work with. That's Erp, that's DJ, that's Salty. Everybody's getting their rent paid. Who knows? Thank you so much for paying rent. Hello, it's good to see you. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of trans flags emojis in chat. Let's go. I can't, for whatever reason, sometimes I can't put them in the title of videos because they don't appear the same across everybody's devices for whatever reason. OT, I have a cold and you're the cure. Oh my goodness. Wait, can I? Okay, hold on. Let me hit the docs button. YouTube live control panel. No. What about stats? Oh, so it doesn't have it. Okay. Well, I've got the desktop version over here. How many people are here right now? Over 300. Oh my lord. And nobody has put an 07 in chat. Absolutely criminal of all of you. Absolutely criming over here. Not a single one of you threw an 07 in chat to get me on camera. Oh my goodness. IoT, sick of my birthday. Happy birthday. Came for a distraction. Hope you're well this spooky season. There's a lot more spooky content upcoming. I'm really excited. OT live? I am live and alive. You're the cure? Am I? Robert Smith's disagrees. Oh, I see. Like the band. Aw. Rude. Maybe I could be the cure. Maybe it's you that's holding back the cure, actually. You can only keep so many editors in your basement? I know. That's true. Gotta let them out at some point. Happy birthday, OT! Oh, it was on the 1st, but thank you so much. You helped comfort me when I was still trying to accept myself as a trans woman, so thank you. That's really sweet. Oh my lord. Okay, that's a lot of 07s in chat. Oh my goodness. All right, in 3, 2, 1. We want lizard privileges? Sorry, friend, I had to take them away. Okay, as soon as I go in camera, I'll address this. All right, 3, 2, 1, boop. Purple, not terrible. Camera's a little askew. Hold on a second. Not bad. I'll shove it over a little bit more. Okay. Okay, not bad. All right, how do we like the purple? How's that for today? I might have to heighten some of the other lights because it's actually giving much better contrast now. Like, what's this one? 3%? What if I... Whoa! Never mind! We're gonna keep that way down low. You love the purple? Okay, cool. I might keep it. We'll see. It matches my hair? It does, though I do need to re-purple my hair. I just coated over the previous bleached areas, but I think I actually need to full-on just bleach it all again. And cut it! Isn't it ridiculous how long it is now? What the heck? It's getting closer to my collarbones now. Wish me luck with bowling. Good luck bowling, Knit and Caboodle. Also good to see you again. Thank you so much for that. Good luck bowling. Purple is my favorite. Oh, right. I was gonna address this. Hold on. Muting the music. The lizard will not return. We're not going to have the tap lizard command in chat anymore, even though it's the troublemakers that are on Twitch that are popping up with that. It won't be coming back. I'm so sorry. My apologies. I read through a lot of the comments on the last live stream, and the number of people that did not appreciate it. Oh boy. There were so many people that were not down for that. Oh my gosh. So there will be no lizard this time, my friend. Oh, I know. What? I know. I'm so sorry. But I'll tell you what, if you do want the lizard, if you want the tap lizard command to come back, then I guess you're just going to have to participate over on Twitch after we're live on YouTube today. What am I going to say? We're going to watch some TV, some silly dating TV, and then some horror TV, which is what we normally do. We watch a bunch of silly dating stuff, but we're mixing in horror stuff in the mix because people added a bunch of time onto my horror-thon timer. And if I'm ever going to run down this horror-thon timer, I kind of have to watch scary stuff and also play scary games. So, if we're ever going to get through that, which we've got to do together, we're going to have to finish that on Twitch. But much like that, we're only going to have that kind of content on Twitch, only going to have the lizard tapping noise on Twitch. So I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. I cannot give it back to you. Everybody on YouTube had a big problem with it. They were like, it's distracting from the story. I don't find the humor. I was sick of it and I left the stream. And you know what? That bums me out because I want this to be like nice casual content that people can dip in and dip out of whenever they're feeling it. I don't want there to be a big barrier of entry where it's just like the random lizard is like annoying people to death. I was here when that happened, OT. It was funny ASF. Yeah, but I don't think anybody that's showing up after is enjoying it. And admittedly, a lot more people come in after to watch these VODs as recordings rather than live. So I kind of have to make things nice for them too, okay? Listen, you get the direct one-on-one interaction with me. They get a comfortable VOD they can listen to without their ears getting annoyed. I feel like that's a fair compromise. Merry Melodies, £5? What the heck? About to make the whole chat jealous. I'm babysitting my nan's cats for the week. Black cat cuddles on tap for 7 whole days. I feel like our cats. I feel like our parents' generational aspirational goals were like, oh, when I have a good job, I can have a kid. And now I'm looking at it like, when I have a good job, I can get a cat. The world is full on topsy-turvy, y'all. I don't know how we're all getting through it, but I'm really proud of us for doing that. Kelly the Human! Sorry, somebody subscribed on Twitch. Kelly the Human, thank you so much for $20! The first video I ever watched of yours was an Actually Lesbians one. where there were two girls in the thumbnail and one of them goes, "Sorry I'm late, was doing stuff." Did you just comment that the other day? Because I saw that video float back up the timeline and oh my god. Oh my god. I love that thumbnail. I loved that video. It was so nice. I love going back to that subreddit. It's so relatable and so cute. I love pulling up a bunch of memes where not only I can connect with, but all of you can connect with as well. It makes me feel right at home with all of you. It's really sweet. Sorry I'm late, was doing stuff, and then the other girl comes in a frame, says, "I'm stuff." I think I saw your comment. Oh, wasn't you? Oh, shoot. Well, like 2 days ago, someone commented on that. I took a screenshot of it, too. And, and it was that thumbnail that came up. I remember, because I worked on that a little bit with Anne, one of the artists that I work with for the channel, that I was like trying to get the proportions right so that way all the text read well, and I was like, I'm not sure about this, and I was collaborating a little bit. But I think it turned out. I really liked it. OT lesbian, my entire circle. I have like a straight friend, like a token straight friend. And then I don't know if any of my other friends are straight. I can guarantee more than 95% of them are not. And then the other 5% we just don't question. They're fine. OT, you're one of my favorite YouTubers, you troublemakers. Long hair OT. Temporarily. I've been postponing cutting all of this off for quite a while. Also, Kelly the Human, 20 goddamn dollars, thank you. That's huge. Do you like the other videos too? I know you said that was your first video. Do you like what else I do? Mario, 35 months! Happy belated birthday and happy 35 months. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. It's good to see you back again. I definitely think OT should turn that long hair into a mohawk or possibly a Jedi Padawan braid. Do you mean a rat tail? Those were popular in the 90s. Oh my goodness. Red X, thank you so much for paying rent. Hello. Long T. Okay. All right now. Okay now. Basically, all of my friends are LGBTQ in some aspect. Yeah, I feel like the people that are generally on some color wavelength of the LGBT rainbow spectrum tend to gravitate towards one another. One of OT, I can proudly say you are my most favoritist YouTuber. Shut the front door. Don't do that. Oh, rude. There's got to be other people that you watch. Get out of here. What? Are that sunglasses part of your face? Yes. Duh. How long have you been here? The Great Palette, $5 stars. I'm watching this in the car and I feel sick. Luckily, focusing on your awesome mic is helping. Please stop looking at the screen. I promise I'll narrate everything that we do today so that you don't have to look at the screen. Please do not make yourself car sick. Or get out of here. The VOD will be there for you after you're done driving. Or wait, if you're driving, don't watch the stream. Oh no. Those are OT's eyes, thank you. All of my friends are neurodivergent and gay, lol. Just got diagnosed with autism, so now it's no wonder. I'm the Venn diagram of the people that actually are on the LGBT spectrum and also neurodivergent is almost a fully interconnected circle. It's super interesting. The sunglasses are stuck to OT's face? Yes. I don't think I have a single cishet friend. They're kind of hard to come by. OT is the only notification I immediately open. Oh, what? Hello, OT, I just got here. What did I miss? Nothing. Nothing. This is the part of the stream where we just chat with one another and I hang out and nobody likes when they're looking at the VODs later. They're like, OT, we don't like this part. I'm a little kidding, actually. I saw all of the comments on the last VOD where they're like, oh, OT, I don't like the intro part, but I do stick through it because it's nice to hang out with you first. And like, what the heck? That's so nice. You don't have to do that, but that's really cool. And then they stick around for the rest of the VOD where we do all the stories and stuff after that. I think that's really sweet. Kelly! I love every single video made, but that one will always be my personal favorite. I might go back and watch it so I can figure out what people like about that one. I've been going back and watching some of my older videos, and my god, they kind of hit me in the heart a little bit. I was so hopeful back then. I had so much hope in my heart, and I don't know. I haven't lost any love at all for making content with all of you. I haven't lost any love for any of you. I really care about all of you quite a bit. I feel responsible for all of you. But I was definitely more hopeful back then. I think a number of things, like, I don't know. 2023 and later just kind of hit hard, and it made it a lot harder to keep on top of things. But I'm really glad now that we're getting back into a regular flow, uploading more often, hanging out. No, bro, you were more innocent. Well, yeah, I guess. All of you hadn't exposed me to as many concepts and internet memes and stuff as I had before. Like, I had no idea about, well, I shouldn't talk about all of it, but like, there are some horrifying corners to the internet that I had no idea about until they started like targeting the channel and targeting me, and I was like, oh, well, that's not ideal. People actually behave like this? Ugh, ugh. Like, that's no fun. I won't get into that because I don't want to like promote more of that, but yeah, a stinky couple years. OTHD and autists are here. Who else got the autism in chat right now? Throw some autism in chat if you do. OT, you've definitely learned stuff since, but it's still really funny when you don't know what things mean. It's actually really interesting. A lot of people accuse me now of knowing things, and I gotta tell you, sometimes, there are some times, but it's it's not the majority of times. And the sometimes where I'm like, oh, what could this possibly be? I have no idea. It's partly to cover my own butt for when all of you think that oh, how could he possibly not know this other thing? It's obvious he knows this other thing. If I fake it sometimes, then you won't recognize all of the other times I'm actually a little bit stupid. So it's a careful balance to make, but no, it's, yeah. Y'all just know some naughty things, and like, I don't know. Like, y'all taught me what can I say it in a live? I don't really want to get the stream demonetized. Do you remember when I talked about the song from the early 90s called Detachable Penis? I think I can say that without getting demonetized. That! Just like that. Worship the altar of autism? Oh my goodness. Also, oh my god. The last big Twitch stream that we had, which was on the 1st, which was my birthday, I said, hey, y'all, the last video that I made, the collab with Alice, it absolutely bombed in the algorithm. Could we all just, like, casually come over there and drop a comment on it? It was many percentage points under the average of what a video would normally get for views. And as soon as a bunch of people went and made a bunch of really long comments on it, it bumped it up an entire percentage point. Huge. Incredibly huge. And like, it was trending down for a while, and then all of a sudden a bunch of comments came in and it was like, oh, maybe we'll recommend this. Ah! So yeah, if you were part of that crew, thank you so much. It didn't save the video, but it definitely made it a lot better. And it's like, if you are someone who does leave a bunch of really long comments and like replies to other people, you're kind of my personal hero. Like the content, I don't expect the content to pop off like some of like Mr. Beast videos, for example. I don't want us to get as big as we were. I'm okay with us kind of like trending a little bit more quieter, more quietly than we had been in the past. It's a nicer position to be in, to not worry about being the forefront of a bunch of stuff, because my goodness, some people don't know how to act normal, and they're mean. I like it when it's just like our core community here. It's really sweet. But I noticed that YouTube stopped recommending other videos to our core community, and at that point, that's where I draw the line. So all of you that add the comments on there to help save the videos and stuff, I really appreciate that. OT, I always like the intro. I love it even afterwards. The intro to the stream? Oh, okay, cool. That was Alice? I thought it was OT. Okay. God dang it. She was funny. I get it. Ha 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 ha. She was funny. Yo, OT, no way your birthday is Nigerian Independence Day? That's cool. I didn't know that. I love the collaboration with Alice. I immediately went and subscribed to her from that video. I hope you did. She's really sweet, and I was hoping that video itself would pop off a little bit more than the regulars, because she deserves a good audience. She's real sweet, and she's been really kind to me. And she's funny. Oh my god, she's funny. Our collab video was really good too. What's on your hat? Oh, it's a D. It's a D. This is a hat from the Telltale game, The Walking Dead. And yeah, I've been wearing it whenever I decide not to style my hair. I don't know, I might take it off later, but usually I don't, because then people make fun of me for not dyeing my hair more often. Your roots are coming in. Like, yeah, that's how hair works. Speaking of collabs, when's the next one you do with Yuko? My favorite collab is the one you did with Yuko. There's a lot of people talking about Yuko today. She's sweet. The Yuko collab was good. Oh my god, there's a lot of you. Yuko's a sweetheart. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna DM Yuko right now. Hold on. Yuko. My YouTube chat will not stop talking about you. I think we need to collab again. I'll put a cheeky little smiley face right there. There we go. We'll see if she says anything. What am I getting another DM for? Oh my god, Yuko immediately responded. Ooh! Okay, okay, we might get another collab in the future. Ooh, that's exciting. Okay, neat. You make me laugh so much, OT, with your goofy personality. Rude. Telltale mentioned that was connected to Minecraft story mode. What? Is it? I don't know what that means. Wait, there's a story mode in Minecraft? OT, where's the buff shark from? That's from Throne. All of you got me it. If you didn't know, I have like a cheeky little link where you can get me stuff off of a wish list. And someone made a suggestion to put a buff shark on there. So now I have 2 buff sharks. I have a bunch of other things as well. And all of you were like, OT, let us get you a sword. And I was like, fine. It's not on there yet, but fine. Officially back home and feeling peachy. P.S. I was not driving. I only have my permit. Okay. And haven't practiced much yet, lol. Driving is fun. Driving is nice. I really recommend driving small vehicles, especially when you're starting out. Oh my goodness. The turn radius will help so much. Everybody will be like, parallel parking is hard. And you'll be like, haha, not in my tiny Rio Renalta or whatever it's called. And then you'll whip in there and everyone will be so impressed. And they'll be like, wow, why don't you have like a big beefier car? And you're like, don't need it. That's how I felt with my first tiny car. It was also all I could afford. OT is streaming, and I immediately get news of a future Yuko collab. I mean, oh wait, hold on, I got another DM. Okay. Okay, that's really cool. Smiley face. I look forward to seeing whatever you work on. Yay! Hooray! Fish food! OT, what's your favorite kind of sword? A longsword. A longsword's what I practiced with. It's what I trained with. It's what I got my little certification and achievements with. Very fun. I leave it kind of vague as just longsword, but like, I mean, you can look up a European styling of it. I'm sure you'll find something. Cred! 31 months! Another month, holiday time. Wait, both of you paid? Oh, both of your memberships on the channel. What the fudge? Thank you. That's sweet. Another month and holiday time. Cred, is it your break time? OT, you should do a music review live. That'd be fun. Should I review the new Taylor Swift album live? I've caught some clips of it. I've caught some clips. And, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think at some point when you get so much money and you just haven't hung out with the normal people and you haven't had the same struggles as normal people for enough years, you sort of become detached from your roots and you're no longer the same person. Partly because, you know, for your safety, you need to have some separation from yourself and like, not just the normal folk, but like the dangerous folk. The ones who take things a little bit too far. But also, it means that you're not that relatable anymore. You can't say anything like, you know how the 9-to-5s are difficult. Do you know, buses, you know? So you don't have any of that romance behind it. None of that romantic romance. And now it's just like, ooh, I like it when my friends are canceled. Which is a real lyric from her new album. John, you like the collab with Rolly? Didn't I see you in the comments? Also, I saw you in the comments of Hybo like 6 times. I appreciate you, John. You're so, god dang, you're so invested in some of the content sometimes. You write like all of these long paragraphs and they've got to be helping the algo out. You're probably one of the only reasons why some of those actually start climbing up. I appreciate you, John. Thank you for being part of the community. Just as I tell myself I need to actually do some homework, I see that OT is streaming. Probably focus on your homework instead, my friend. OT, you live in BC, right? You're in Vancouver? You are? Oh, that's cool. Do you like, what is in Vancouver? Do you like seeing sporting events at the big stadium that they have there? Do you like, do you like that one tall building that once a year you can go walking inside from the bottom to the top of and it's like a challenge? Do you like the seawall? Neat. AJ, thanks. A historical roommate, you troublemaker. Been on HRT for 3 months now. Thank you so much for helping me be comfortable with who I am. AJ. Hell yeah. On T, welcome to the boys. Hell yeah. Love to see it. That's incredible. You DIY your HRT? I actually haven't looked into how to do that. Also, OT, any chance to do another trial of it? Yeah, actually, in the near future. I've got a couple lined up, especially for like Halloween season. Yes, in the very near future. I'm sorry, the lyrics say what now? Oh my god, if you're not familiar with how the new Taylor Swift album says, I love it when my friends are canceled. Get ready for the 9th song on her album, which goes for 230 seconds, which if you're relating it to a unit of measurement is 230 millimeters, which if translated to inch, anyways, which of the lyrics in it, the song title is called Wood, and the lyrics in it talk about her boyfriend and how he cured her with his magic wand. I could do a live react to her album, actually. Anyways, congrats. Neat. Anyways, Elf 12, hey, 5 months. I finally made food. Now I watch OT while munching. Hell yeah. Guys, please stop complimenting OT. He will implode, lol. I really appreciate how many people's names show up in the chat that I've been seeing here for years and years and years. Thank you all. Thank you. Just a little... Like, you know who you are. I'm not going to shout out every single one of you, but you know exactly who you are. Who've been here for years and years and years, and I recognize your names every time. You've kept the same profile picture. Y'all are such sweethearts. Not giving up on me. I didn't upload content for like half a year, and you still come back. At OT, have you ever played loathing games? No, I don't think so. Are they good? If not, you should. There's a room on Discord where you can actually recommend games to me. And through the Halloween season, I'm going to be playing a lot of them because there's a lot of different scary games I'm supposed to be playing. OT, the teachers are going on strike in my province. What should I do when they are? Have you reviewed what the union materials are, what they put out, and what they've recommended the steps are? Because I can't speak for whatever their union is asking for, but like if they're asking for like a participation in their picketing lines, or if they're asking for people like to also bring them food and water and stuff, I don't know. There's a ton of different ways to help. Part of it is just to spread the message. Rosie Bynett, 21 months, thank you. Oh, I just realized I'm getting a headache. Oh no, I don't think I can yell forever. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, you goes in my DM. OMG, OT, it's crazy. Ah! That's so cool. Say hi to the... I'm trying not to read it all out loud right now. Lol. But say hi to the YouTube chat if you'd like. Smiley face. I'm live. John! John, you just did this a couple days ago. John. John has just gifted in 20 memberships to the community. There are 20 more individuals that all have the green text for their names in chat right now. Can all of them right now, and all of you, if you have green text in your name, throw in your favorite emote and or the LGBT leaf in chat right now? Any of the LGBT leaves. We have the L, the G, the B, and the T. Throw them in. Light up the chat. Just spam the chat. As many as you want. Light it up. What are the numbers for? Oh, this is my horror-thon timer. Horror-thon timer. This is my horror-thon timer. Wait, some people are just lighting up with autism. This is the horror-thon timer where I have to play this many hours of scary games before the end of the month. We're gonna see if it works. But every time someone subs, like the timer keeps going up, so it's ridiculous. I don't know if it'll ever end. OT complimented my username several years ago, and I still run off of it. Paper Hat Lad. That's awesome, actually. I like that. Clara Talbot! Also, that's so funny that like years ago I had the same thought that I did now. Hell yeah. Clara Talbot, welcome to Historical Roommate. Thank you. Yuko. Dog, pause right now. Pause right now. Everybody in chat, Yuko is here. Subscribe to her channel, I promise. Open up her channel. If you've seen any of my collabs with Yuko so far, please go check out her content. Not only is she cooking up something super secret and awesome right now, oh heck, didn't know you were live. All right. Not only is she cooking up something super secret right now, which I did not read out loud, so your secret is safe with me, but also she just makes really sweet content on the regular, so everybody please go. You have the emotes now? I'm gonna sub to you, Yuko. You don't even know. I mean, membership. I'm gonna ship you. I'm gonna member and ship you. No, hold on. I'm gonna put you in air jail for a minute while I think about what I've done. Can you please make my dad not transphobic, OT? Tori, consider telling your dad that trans people have no position of power in the government. They have no ability to take the money out of your dad's paycheck. And if your dad really wants to focus on people that are actually negatively impacting his life, he should actually consider going after the governmental forces that are taking all of his money. And or the billionaires that are constantly suppressing himself and his community and the people around him, because trans people are also in the same financial boat, and he should be on their side as they are presently on his side. And if logic doesn't work, I'd get him to watch my channel. I'll cuss him out a little bit. I cuss a little. Why not? Trixie, 26 months. OT, you inspired my channel. Yuko inspired my life. I actually really like that. I like it when all of you have a favorite creator, and especially when it's not me, because I feel a little bit worried when all of you focus too much on me. You could be the lucky recipient of a membership. Why is it telling me that? That's my own channel. What do you mean I could be a lucky recipient? Oh, shut the front door. Okay, hold on. Stella! I love your content so much and helped me so much with coming out in the past, and recently I've been watching your content with my girlfriend, and you deserve this for all the laughs you brought us. Stella just dropped in $100 in the chat. Stella, you troublemaker. Thank you very much for that. I feel bad sometimes when all of you invest in me and I'm like, oh, I gotta invest double in my content in the future because I gotta make it worthwhile for people. And sometimes I have to recognize that it's the experience up until now that was worth it, and not necessarily y'all are like trying to ask for something from me in the future. And I gotta remind myself sometimes that there's not that pressure really there, that I'm just putting that on myself. But I just gotta say, I really appreciate that. Thank you, Stella. Wait, is that a Yuko emote in the... Hold on. There's a Yuko emote in the Twitch chat. I'm not even live on Twitch. Get out of there. Anyways, thank you, Stella. Oh, God, I got to catch up with the people that are in chat. Hold on. Wait, AO bet? Why did Yuko say AO bet? Oh, God, hold on. Swifty Fam, thank you so much for paying rent. Did you see what Taylor Swift's 9th song is titled and also the lyrics from it? Guys, stop. OT is going to cry. No, never. I will never. Emotions through my eyeballs? Not a chance. Mina, thank you for becoming a roommate. Elf12 for gifting in a membership. Thank you. Okay. Did I catch up? I got a little distracted. I was trying to read a bunch of messages. John was saying stuff. All of you were saying stuff. Okay. We're good. Oh! Are we ready to do like stories yet? Are we ready to go do the Reddit stories? Or are we just chilling? We're having fun hanging out. What are we feeling? 1's in chat for do Reddit now. 2's in chat if we're just having fun hanging out. OT, this is just payment to you for all of your past work. I will try to remember that. I will try really, really, really hard. Eden Unknown, did I thank you for becoming a roomie? Oh god, I hope I didn't miss you. Thank you, Eden Unknown. Did I catch everybody else? Yes, okay. Yes, and there's John's ones. Okay. Oh god, that's a lot of numbers. Okay, oh, the ones are winning? Okay. I guess we can keep hanging out for a little bit. I do want to get to the stories, though, my goodness. Happy Scary Month and happy belated birthday, OT. Sorry I couldn't make it to your birthday stream. That's okay. We ended up on the front page of Twitch. How cool is that? Although I did it way too early in the day. Oh my god, it was 8 a.m. start. I should have done a YouTube stream first and then hopped over to Twitch, but I don't know. We'll do it next year. We'll do it next year on YouTube. That'll be fine. Oh, there's a lot of ones in chat. That's really sweet. OT, my dad thinks it's disrespectful to my dead mom to change my name because I'm transgender. What have I said before? What have I said before? Your name is a gift. And if any time it feels like that gift is no longer applicable to you, if you want to pass along that gift to somebody else and change things for yourself, you're allowed to. It's your life and it is yours to live how you see fit. Hi, OT. You're so awesome for being awesome. Shut the front door. Get out of here. I just wanted to show you my current crochet project as my profile picture. It's a mesh top. Hold on, I got it. Oh, what the heck? That's so cool. I like the colors. That's really cool. God, I used to crochet as a kid. I should get back into that. Weirdo gal. Oh, weirdo girl. Thank you so much for the $5. Good Lord. You have to send me money to say stuff like that. Although that was a good way to highlight your message. But you don't have to do that. You don't have to spend $5. You can just like spam the chat. I'll catch you eventually. Goose Clarinet, thank you for gifting it a membership. Thank you. Oh, well, one was Reddit stories. My bad. My bad. Okay, sorry everybody. Sorry. Okay, my bad. Oh, I thought it was 1 for continue to hang out, 2 for stories. Sorry. Hold on. That is my bad. Okay. I'll catch up. How much lag? No, it's mostly my brain. My brain is the lag. Don't worry about it. Okay. And then maybe we'll change the background song for while we're reading. Oh yeah, Endless Neon. That's usually our bop for when we're reading stories. Okay. All right. Silly Goose. So silly. Okay, stop making fun of me. Troublemakers. Stop saying silly OT. Y'all being mean. Actually, you're not. You're being very sweet. Anyways, thank you everybody for how much you've contributed today. You don't have to keep doing it, okay? You've been very generous so far. We just let it be as it is, okay? We're doing stories now. No, we're lagging? Are you? It should be okay on my side. Is it? We love your brain? No, you don't. Get out of here. Peekaboo YouTube chat. Get the fudge out of here. Okay, hold on. Wait, now chat changed its mind? Wait, everybody wants to hang out? What? Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, there's the screen share. And then it should be this button. And then before it gets spoiled. Oh yeah, whoop. There we go, before it gets spoiled. Oh yeah. Okay. So the way we normally do this, everybody, the way we normally do this is I will read the title and then all of you decide to say YTA for, wait, hold on. Oh, yours and yours. That's it. So it's YOR for yes overreacting or NOR for not overreacting. Rose Shatterheart, thank you for gifting it a membership. Thank you. All right, I'm starting to recognize you just by your profile picture now when it flies by. OT, can you say hi? Never. Never. Okay. Tomorrow is supposed to be when the rescheduled rapture is happening. I will stream tomorrow. I will stream tomorrow during the rapture. Do not worry. I will be there. I've been keeping an eye on it. Don't worry. First time catching an OT live. Hello? Hello. All right. All right. Are all of you ready for the YouTube stories? Yours and yours. How long is your tongue? Okay. All right. All right. Story time. Here we go. Oh, God. Oh, this one looks like it's going to be a heavier one. Okay. Cool. Get your yours and yours ready. Am I overreacting? I've been living with my mom while I undergo chemo, and I am starting to think she is abusing me? Question mark. So lock in your predictions now, and then at the end of the story, we'll see if everybody's answers are still the same. OT, you are the peakest? Stop. YouTube story? Or Reddit stories. Yeah. We're doing, it's a Reddit story there. We'll read it out. Is my birthday still get gifted? God dang it. Wish you'd told me a minute ago so I could get everybody to spam the chat with happy birthday, Rose. Happy birthday. Okay, there's a lot of not overreacting, a lot of overreacting. Okay. All right, I'll open up these screenshots here. Rose Shatterheart, god dang it. Everybody wish a happy birthday in chat right now to Rose Shatterheart, who just gifted in another membership. You troublemaker. All right, here we go. We're going to read out the screenshots. Ooh. 2 cartons of Reds. I think those are cigarettes. 3 bottles of Pellegrino, the large kind this time. I think that's wine. Bag of Fritos. 2-liter Coca-Cola. Toilet paper, the largest package. Please make you understand this order. I'm tired of having you get the wrong things. Also, you need to unpack the stuff still in the car. Oh my god, is she sending her kid after chemo to go grocery shopping? Well, you're out anyways. The cancer is not that serious. Oh, God. Also, you need to unpack the stuff still in the car. Tonight, please, before 9 p.m. I don't want to be woken up when I sleep. I am getting really tired of that, too. I am still at chemo. Wait, are you not picking me up, then? I can grab all these things after we get home and I've rested a bit. Yeah, obviously, because she's going through chemo. Oh, F me. I effing forgot Jesus. I guess I'll get this. But the car needs to be unpacked today. No ifs and buts. Yes, ma'am. She forgot that her kid is getting chemo? You thought the mom had chemo? I might have misread the title as well. I thought the mother had chemo. She's just making the person do chores? What? Yes, but while she's currently going through chemo, like, it's one thing to say, like, I will accompany you through, like, the daily tasks to make sure you feel like you're being more regular. Like, not only that you're contributing to the household or whatever, but also that you can feel like you're still doing normal stuff when you have the energy to do so. Like, accompany your kid. Don't send them out with a checklist to complete while they're going through cancer treatment. Are you kidding? Also, lecturing them on how much they're able to accomplish when they're doing cancer treatment? Excuse me? Also, I completely forgot you were going to chemo today. My bad. Oh, Jesus Christmas. All right. When does your stamps renew? It's declining. Also, I need $100. The lady came by again, and since you can't work anymore, I need to make more money for the extra cost of having you here. I'll do Herbalife. You are lucky someone took you in. Ugh! The 2nd of the month, but they emailed me about an appointment because I need to renew it and I don't want to keep lying to them, so I'm going to tell them I'm living with you. The F you are! We need the max. Continue as usual. Just tell them you're homeless. You don't work. I need the money to feed myself. I'm old. Convincing your kid with cancer to commit fraud is wild. Also, is Herbalife an MLM? I don't think that'll bring in the extra money that you're looking for. It's less than half of 1% that actually make a living from doing multi-level marketing. It's very, very, very bad. Very unfortunate. Also, did everybody subscribe to Yuko earlier? Okay. Also, you're lucky someone took you in. You're their parent. It's kind of your obligation to make sure they're looked after. What do you mean she's lucky? If she didn't have a place to stay, even if you weren't able to provide that accommodation, it's kind of up to you to help her find that accommodation. Ugh. It is an MLM? Oh, God. Oh, it's Herbalife. Oh, so they misspelled it. I gotcha. I'm old. Yeah, old enough to not be a bitch. That's a good comment in chat. I like that. I'm already subbed to Yuko? Hell yeah. I've been subbed to Yuko since the first time you collabed? Hell yeah. She makes good content. Old. To feed myself, I'm old, and you are putting a lot of stress on me. But I don't want to get in trouble. I can get into trouble for this, and it's been really freaking me out. I can't lose the state insurance I have. It's barely covering my chemo and meds. You know, I'm thankful I do everything you ask. So this one's cropped in. We can't see whatever it is at the top there. You live under my roof. I have rules, and the rules are food stamps max. Help me as much as you can since you won't get a job. Since you won't get a job as someone who's actively going through chemo? She's trying to survive right now and just live. Brother, please. Our neighbor went through chemo and she still worked, God rest her soul. It's definitely one of those pull yourself up by your bootstraps. You're selfish for not doing more, because I have one example of someone who was able to do more while they were going through treatment. That's just like, oh, your uncle had depression and he still went outside. God rest his soul, completely ignoring what happened when he didn't get treatment or any therapy. Okay, that's the end of the screenshot, so let's get into the story. So again, the title is, Am I Overreacting? I've been living with my mom while I undergo chemo, and I'm starting to think she is abusing me, ? Okay, so here's the backstory. Maybe we'll zoom out. I can zoom out this much. Using a throwaway account for personal reasons. I'll zoom out the full way. Using a throwaway account for personal reasons, but last year and a half, I have been living with my mom after being diagnosed with a form of stomach cancer. Oh my God. It's still decently early, and I've good odds, but it basically forced me to halt everything and focus solely on healing. Here are some texts between us, just a small snippet of a day in the life. There's way worse. I took videos of her screaming at me, yelling at night at the top of her lungs that I don't care about her or I'm killing her. I decided to move back in with her because cancer is expensive and basically everything I had saved has gone to it. The lack of energy, the chemo, it just kills me, and it's a struggle to even get up some days. My mother is all I have. I have some friends, of course, and they were the first I asked to crash with while I focus on healing, but nobody had room, so back with my mom I went. It's been hell. I feel like maybe I'm overreacting a bit, but I don't care. I just need to vent or I'll explode. It's been hell. She's bleeding me dry. Not only has she basically guilt-tripped me into a life insurance package just in case I don't make it, but she is guilt-tripping me to lie to the state for max food stamps. I have to do everything around the house. She sold my car and kept most of it for bills and rent. I'm beyond tired. My skin is bruising. I'm dropping so much weight. I have to leave, obviously, but I'm backed in a corner of my own making. And due to this cancer, I have no ability to leave financially, so I'm stuck with her in this never-ending hell. Oh my God. I didn't know we were starting out so heavy today. Jesus. Check your credit. She's going to open cards in your name, guaranteed. My credit is destroyed already. She did this when I was 19 for a new car loan, and she never paid it off, and I'm still dealing with it. Oh my God. This woman sounds evil. I'm sorry. I hope your healing goes well. I have also for money and assistance. We were denied housing and approved me for $30 a month, but the food stamps is like $280 a month. She uses most of it. Oh my goodness. Hold on a second. I'm gonna, yeah, not overreacting, very underreacting. Oh, hold on. I went to the wrong. I'm gonna go to the person's account. I just want to see if they wrote some updates. Wow. Okay, there was an update. That's currently emotionally speaking with someone next week. Shelters no go too long term. Heavily immunocompromised. Next, I do plan to do this already emotion. Okay. So, updates. She got away from her mom. She got away from her mom. She doesn't need to report to the government that there has been changes because she's now no longer in secured housing. So she's technically homeless. So she still gets all of the assistance that she had before. It's not an ideal update, but it is a better one than could have happened. Okay, a lot of people in the comments are offering support as well. Okay, that's really good. I've seen multiple of your other posts. If there's an investigation, you have proof to show that she asked you to lie and you said no. She's trying to scare you, so you submit. Yeah. Okay. Okay, and a lot of people are commenting in hopes that the moms see it as well. All right. Okay. All right. So we have a little bit of an update, which is really good. Thank goodness she got out. That's a relief, but homeless isn't good. She's at a motel, but it's better than the situation that she was in, I think. God, the mom sold her car and kept most of the money. I hate hearing something like that, especially when they preemptively keep the cash instead of being like, oh, here's all of the money. Now, if we can work out a payment plan, which I think already is a bit ridiculous, but if we can work out a payment plan for rent and food or whatever, and just have it like be some nominal fee, not like some full amount, like, oh, we're going to split all of the expenses equally. Ugh, disgusting. I hate that. But if it's like, oh, $20 a month for food, you know, just like something like that, not the whole actual amount, but also, I hope the car was just sold for space reasons and not just because the mom wanted a bunch of money out of her. But reading some of the other comments, I'm kind of thinking it might have been that the mom just wanted a bunch of money. At this point, she could have threatened to get hospice and let the cancer take her. I'll be back later, OT. Hope the stories end up being less insane for you. The next one is better. The next one's better, but bad, but gross, but bad, but it's better. If you want to hear the next story, everybody write clear in chat right now. Clear. Oh, God. Oh, God. This one actually made it into the thumbnail. I haven't read through any of these, but I've read the title of them, and sometimes the title is enough. OT, I hope you're having a good time, and I hope the stream has been great. You deserve that for all you've done. That's sweet. Also, Rose, I saw you gifted another membership while we were reading that. I was just a little distracted by the story, so I couldn't. Okay, everybody's writing clear. Okay, thank goodness. All right. Okay, I will read the title, and then all of you decide yes, overreacting or not overreacting. And I feel like this one is going to split the room a little bit. I think the majority are going to side one way, but I think the other side are probably not going to think that much of a big deal out of this, which is interesting. So get your yours and nors ready. Yes, overreacting or not overreacting, okay? Get super ready. I'm going to read it out. Oh, Clara, $5. Just got 2 tattoos in one session yesterday. My Silent Hill and Jack and Daxter tattoos. Oh my God, I haven't heard of them in ages. 2 more sessions until I'm done with both my tattoo sleeves. That's so cool. Hell yeah. Split me, OT. Well, I read that out loud. Alrighty then. The Great Palette. I'm going to leave for a little bit, OT. Sending lots of love. $5 as well. The Great Palette. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, the trans flag and hearts. I like that. Okay, you ready? Here, I'm going to read the title. Everybody buckle in, strap in, and get ready, because this one's a doozy. Here we go. Am I overreacting? My boyfriend keeps sending me voice notes of his farts. Get your yours and nors ready. Are they overreacting? My boyfriend keeps sending me voice notes of his farts. Auntie, you'll never see this, but the last time you were live, I told you I was having surgery. You did. Surgery went well, and I'm in a financial bind. I'm trying to find a different job. Oh, well, I hope everything else goes well for you, Ash. I think karmically you're overdue for some good luck. So I hope things work out for you. Hey, OT, you won't see this, but I love your videos. You've helped this young trans man so much. Blood Moon. Let's go. Welcome to the boys. Not overreacting. Yes, overreacting. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Yes, overreacting sounds funny, but could switch lol. Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God. Listen, I'll be real. If somebody was doing that to me and they wouldn't stop and I asked them to stop, that is breakup territory. I would not stay with them. I would absolutely biggity bounce. If they're willing to do that, especially over and over and over again in my earballs, and they wouldn't stop just because they found it funny and not because they were trying to make me laugh with something that I found funny, then I'm out. I'm out skis. I'm out skis. I can't manage that. If you're going to try to be funny in a relationship, try to be funny in a way that your partner finds funny, not just in a way that only you find funny. It's incredibly selfish to act the other way around. All right, but the yours and nors, let's see if it pays out. Oh, it pays off. Okay, here we go. Wait. Nasty Cloaca. Thank you for gifting it a membership. Nasty Cloaca. Okay, all right. Back on track, everybody. Am I overreacting? My boyfriend keeps sending me voice notes of his farts. Okay, let's see the story now. Burp. Really? You're so gross. Ha 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 ha. Nearly 2 whole seconds. Oh my god, I wish phone tech was advanced so you could smell it. Maybe one time I'll get caught out. Poop, poop, poop. There's something wrong with you. Stop doing that. Well, it sure looks like they've asked them to stop doing it. Well, now we have our answer. They've asked them to stop doing it, and they're still doing it anyways. Oh god, he's a lot older too. He's too old to be behaving like this, y'all. Too old. All right, here we go. Made a spare just in case he sees. So I don't know if this is funny or gross, but my 18F boyfriend, 25M, literally won't stop sending me voice notes of his farts. Like, it started as a joke, I guess, but now it's almost every day. Sometimes multiple times. I'll be at college or with my friends and I'll get a notification thinking it's something sweet from him, and nope, just a fart. I told him I don't find it funny anymore, and it actually makes me feel kind of icked out, but he brushed it off saying I don't have a sense of humor and that it's just a guy thing. I get that everyone farts, but like, why do I need an audio diary of his bowel movements? So effing strange. Girls, have you dealt with this level of immaturity before? Guys, is this just a guy thing? Am I overreacting for being annoyed by this, or is he being immature? Listen, friends. She said to stop it multiple times. I can kind of see why somebody who's behaving this way would date somebody so much younger than themselves also. Kind of wondering how long they've been together now. Oh boy. The age gap? Well, if they both met each other at college or something, I could kind of understand how they would have an overlapping social circle. Otherwise, I'm not really sure how this happened. How do people meet people like this? How do they start dating like this? Yes, farts are funny, but who queues up and records one? Listen, I don't find them funny. It's just not my bag. It's not my thing. It kind of grosses me out. And I can say quite proudly, I have never flatulated in front of a partner a singular time. Never ever, not even once. And I'm incredibly proud of that. I've had a couple partners who have accidentally done so, but I've never ever been with someone who intentionally does it because they find it funny, and I find stories like this kind of horrifying. I don't like this. None of my guy friends were like this. None of my lady friends are like this. Nobody's like this. This is weird. Anyways. All right, let's see some of the comments. I dated somebody like this. It started with fart recordings, and then he started farting on me in public because that's just so funny. Then he sent me pics of his poop in the toilet. The more I said not to do that kind of stuff, the more he would do it. The relationship eventually imploded due to so many issues of disrespect, but it all led back to the time we were walking to a friend's anniversary dinner, and he grabbed my hand to hold it while walking. Then, as we walked through the door, he held my hand to his butt while he loudly farted, and then laughed like it was the funniest thing in the world. The looks of pity really stuck with me. We were together for another 9 months, but that's where it really ended. What the F? I literally used to go to the toilet downstairs so my girlfriend wouldn't hear me. Yeah, oh my god, exactly. You blast the tunes, you turn on the sink, you start up the bidet early. That way nobody can hear nothing. Did Jesus really say that? Did Jesus really say that? They're saying like Jesus Christ quoted it. All right, okay. In this context, that's the only way that farts are funny. Or somebody said, WTF, I used to go to the toilet downstairs so my girlfriend couldn't hear me fart. Jesus Christ. And somebody responds with, did Jesus really say that? All right, I like that. Oh my God, stop it. As I was reading the post, first few comments, all I was thinking about is how my boyfriend told me his friend and his friend's girlfriend farted at each other like it's so funny to them or something. I swear they do it in front of my boyfriend as well. That's why he told me about it. It really isn't funny. It's disgusting. Me and my boyfriend would never. Exactly. I don't even think it's really prudish. Listen, have y'all even heard of pink eye? Like I said, this guy's going 25 going on 12. Yeah, that's how you say that. It's yeah. I mean, it makes sense why they'd have overlapping levels of maturity if this person is still thinking this is good idea to do, especially the whole like not listening for the partner's consent in participating in these bits of humor. Because like if your partner says, no, don't do this, it's not funny, what do? You respect them and you no longer do the thing because it's not funny to both of you. If it's not funny to her, stop doing it. Because aren't you doing this just to make somebody else laugh? You've had pink eye, it sucks. Ugh. 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 Okay. When I was 14, I was 14 when I started this inappropriate friendship with an 18-year-old man. He would always put his butt on camera when we would FaceTime, and he would constantly fart in an attempt to gross me out for a quick laugh. Eventually, he started to send me videos of him farting as well, and he would start encouraging me to do the same. No! I ended a friendship by the time I was 16. He started asking... Grooming for fart jokes is so gross. Bro, take it from somebody else who's been 18 with a 25-year-old. He won't get any better. He's an effing loser, and that's what women his age won't pay attention to him. He also probably has some sort of fart scat king. Oh, God. Oh, it doesn't respect your boundaries. Run as far as you can before you... Okay. I think the person's getting the feedback that they're looking for. Oh, I'm gonna just see if they wrote any comments. They've not written any comments. Okay. There's 0 comments and 0 replies and stuff. I think I'm good not reading through the rest of those replies, everybody. Anyways. Anyways, as somebody who's changed diapers for both ends of the age spectrum, it's just not, that's not my cup of tea. Not at all. OT, your chainsaw started up? Oh no. Clear, please. Can we all write clear in chat right now? We're moving on to the next story. Clear! 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 Ooh, Jesus just got here. I know. You're so cute, OT. I love how grossed out you are. Why would you like that? Why would you like that I'm grossed out? Ugh! Come on now. If your partner finds it funny as well, you do it, I guess. Keep it away from me, but it's not hurting anyone, so go for it, I guess. If they don't find it funny, stop. Just stop. Yeah, exactly. Also, wouldn't you want to be with somebody who does find the things that you find funny? Wouldn't you prefer that rather than having to cater your humor to somebody else all the time and change yourself for them? Wouldn't you rather find somebody that's aligned with you instead of trying to convince somebody else that they should be more aligned with you? Gross. Or also just don't be so selfish and don't do those things. Yucky. Yuck and gross. All right. Next story, everybody. We've cleared. We're no longer talking about the previous story. We're on to the next one. Get your yours and nors ready for yes overreacting, not overreacting. Here we go. I'm about to read the title. Everyone buckle in and strap in. Seatbelt in. All right, here we go. Am I overreacting? Girlfriend sent me photos of her with another guy. Could go either way. Could go either way. Girlfriend sent me photos of her with another guy. What do you think? Yes overreacting or not overreacting? Yours and Nora's locked and loaded? Hell yeah. You do you, it's just not for me. My life motto, almost everything. Yeah. I'll be real. I've walked away from a lot of situations like that where it's just like, listen fam, you just keep doing you. It's just not for me. No matter how many years you've invested in somebody else, if it's not for you, walk away. If they're doing stuff that you don't appreciate over and over again, despite you asking them not to, just walk away. This could either be cheating or like friendship. I know I'm keeping it vague. Okay, some people are saying yes overreacting. Some people are saying not overreacting. Context needed. All right, you ready for the context? Here we go. Boop. All right, these are the...
I'm doing silly science here. Do not question me. Hi BTW. 3.
I actually had the TTS turned down. I didn't expect that to happen. Somebody TTS from Twitch. Don't do that. I'm on YouTube right now. It doesn't work when my camera's zoomed in, though, so you got to time it right. All right, so here we go. These are the pictures the girlfriend sent the boyfriend of her with another guy. So that's I mean that is some tight hand holding. I'm also not going to think about it very much, but like that's some extra tight hand holding. I don't know about that. Oh, wait a minute. Why'd the song change? I had it on repeat. What the heck? Endless Neon? There we go. I'll throw it on Endless Neon again. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, this is by Low, by the way. Some people ask. It's by L.O., the band. Okay, all right, here we go. Back to it. All right. I don't know. Next screenshot. Who the F is that? Crying laughing face. When in Italy, winking face. You best stop playing. Crying laughing face. Crying laughing face. Oh no. Oh, I fear that this person's attempting to get somebody else to be jealous. Oh no. Oh dear. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's see what the context is. All right, so we've seen all the pictures. We're getting our yours and yours ready. Oh, you're streaming? Why didn't YouTube notify me? Welcome in, Arsonist. Hi. Okay. My girlfriend went to Italy when we were on a break. Oh, brother, please. Uh-oh. Why is my computer making that noise? What happened? Am I still here? Uh-oh. Hold on. Am I live? Am I here? Hello? Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Okay, if I'm still here, just tell me. Internet still looks good. Software still looks good. Why did I make that noise? Okay, anyways. My girlfriend went to Italy. My girlfriend went... Yeah, so many notifications. What's going on today? I am still live. Oh, thank God. Thank you, everybody. So that's how much of a delay there is on YouTube. That's wild. Okay. My girlfriend went to Italy when we were on a break. When she got back, we ended up reconciling and got back together. Yesterday, she sent me these. Oh my God, everybody. It's so much worse than we thought. It's so much worse than her being with another guy. It is so bad. It's actually bad. Oh my God. Oh, it gets worse. Oh my God. 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 Okay. All right. You ready? Here we go. My girlfriend went to Italy when we were on a break. When she got back, we ended up reconciling and got back together. Yesterday, she sent me these AI-generated photos of her with another guy. She called me, and at first we were joking, but it was very obvious she was trying to get me jealous. I told her to stop playing, and she persisted. So I told her I didn't want to talk, and we hung up. She called today asking what's wrong, and I told her to use her critical thinking skills, and she was firm in that she had no idea why I'd be upset. She started arguing with me, and when I didn't indulge her, she hung up. Am I overreacting, or is this grounds to be done for good? She seems to get off on getting me jealous. I used to argue with her about it, but she acts like she's done nothing wrong, so I don't even bother anymore. She made AI photos to get him jealous. So this is not even a real guy. So he censored the face of the AI-generated guy. Oh my God, I just realized. Right here, the guy is AI, and he's still censoring the face of that person. That's hilarious. That's so sweet. Oh my God. Okay, that's a green flag for this guy. That's a green flag. Okay, who the F is that? When in Italy, winky face, implying that she like hooked up with another guy while she was there. Why would she want to brag about that? Like, if you reconcile with your partner, when you want things to be good and work out with them, why would you like brag that, oh, actually, I've got all these compromising material that you wouldn't be happy about, tee-hee. I hooked up with this other human being, tee-hee-hee. What a weird behavior is this? Ugh. If I was going to make AI footage of myself, which actually sounds kind of tempting right now. If I made AI footage of myself to make other people jealous, I'd probably put a famous celebrity behind me or something. I'd be like, whoa, look at me hanging out with Steve Irwin. I bet you wish you were here so you could be hanging out with Steve Irwin too. Oh, but you, who's this? Who's this next to me? Well, it's Jesus Christ. Don't you wish you were hanging out with me and Jesus Christ right now? Oh, you'd be so jealous. She's got AI STDs. Please don't say that. Oh my God. Also, I don't think STDs has been the common nomenclature for like 20 years. I'm pretty sure it's been STIs since then. Oh my goodness. This is, hey OT. Oh, pissed. Hey OT. Oh, hey OT is a handsome boy. Pass it. Okay, all right. Okay. There was a reason why I struggled to read that like 5 times. All right, let's see what some of the people are saying here. Oh, look at this right here. They noticed this too. Covering the AI generated guy's face is so respectful. AI generated equals his parents' names are Alfonso and Irene. Oh no. Authentic Italian. AI generated means that they paid Alan a version to do the Photoshop. Oh, I see. Okay. No sane person uses AI to make their partner jealous. Yeah. Is it just me, or does it not seem like AI? Obviously, it's blocked out in some parts, so it could be issues. But the hands are basically perfect looking. I've not kept up to date with how AI is looking. ETA, damn, going through a lot of the replies to this, I still don't know whether to determine it or not as AI, but enhanced by AI, and it effed some things up, or if it's completely AI, Lamau. I've never actually zoomed in before, so I can't write off things that people have mentioned now. Oh, geez. Okay, hold on. The thing that I noticed immediately was her arm down here is kind of stretchy wibbly. Do you notice that? And like his material of his cuff is not really bent in a way that would make sense with her arm being so wibbly. And she's got some strong arms, like she lifts or something. So like, I would expect her arms to be pushing more of that material out of the way if they were that close to one another. So like that in itself seems kind of fake. Also, that hand looks really rubbery. I'm not buying it as real. I think AI, yeah. To be honest, I don't care if it's AI. That's such an odd thing to do. Immediately break up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but first I use AI to show I'm partying with tons of hot Italian girls to send her. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, absolutely. Emotional manipulation. Red flag. Move along, sir. Exactly. It's also clearly not AI Lamau. Edit. The messy hair picture is also exaggerated by whatever gold vase is in the background of the second picture. You can clearly see still in it. First, how we'll look for giving the illusion her hair is messier than it is. Edit 2. Holy F. Some of you need to be right in your lives, huh? Acting like the Gemini logo is there proves like it's AI just unintelligent. What? The logo gets put there even if something Gemini to touch up pictures. Oh, I didn't even notice that there was a logo over top of it. Oh yeah, I guess there is the bottom right. That's really hard to tell though. Okay. The hands look very non-AI. You gotta drop this one, blood. No, I don't know. I don't know, fam. I don't know. Gross, just walk away from this meth. Healthy adults don't play these games. Update! I broke up with her. I couldn't even react to her nonsense or else I was the one who was being insecure because it was meant to be a joke, hence the laughing emojis. I needed to calmly approach and figure out WTF is going on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. They broke up. Huge. Huge. Let's go. Honey, why are you overreacting? Oh, they deleted all their stuff. Oh, they deleted all their stuff, so I can't see any updates. Okay. All right. Anyways, we found that one update randomly in the comments, so there we go. I think that might be their only comment in here. Yeah, it's just a weird thing to get excited about. It's like, ooh, how can I make this guy mad? I'm gonna get my vengeance against him. Ugh. Anyways. Ah! Yay! King maneuver. Hell yeah. Unfortunately, like, move on. Move on. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna suck. You're gonna think about it twice. But you gotta move on. Hey, Life on Low Battery. It's good to see you. God dang. Speaking of people that have been around for years and years and years and have stuck around with the channel for ages, never changing their name or their profile picture. God dang. We got some core people in this community. I'm really appreciative of them. Oh, all right. Clear. We're done with that story. Let's move on to the next one. Everybody write clear in chat. Immaturity is gross? Yeah. It's not something you can really deal with. You know, has anybody ever worked in a restaurant before? I've only really ever found this kind of behavior at a restaurant. I haven't even found it at like any of the metal fab jobs. I haven't found it at any of the other positions, any of the other companies that I've worked at. But like specifically working at a restaurant seems like all of the people that never emotionally matured from high school seem to gravitate towards. And I don't mean like every single person, because there's obviously people that are down on their luck financially that just need a job. Ayo, I was one of them. But for whatever reason, some of the people can never get over being a mean girl. They work at restaurants and they bully everybody. And they like pull the strings and they call themselves the puppet masters. And it's gross. And you can't, they'll be 50 years old. They'll be 60 years old and still acting like they're in high school. You can't fix that. You can't help people be more mature. Hi, OT. I just started watching your vids during COVID, but I don't usually join the live streams, but I'm here now. You're such an awesome person. Molly Dugan. Molly Dugan, welcome in. Hi. Working at a restaurant right now. Only had 2 shifts so far, though. Lol. We'll keep an eye out for those people. No, OT. No one has ever worked at a restaurant. Well, I don't know. There's a lot. How many people are here right now? A few hundred? 800? Oh my god. Okay, all right, there's a lot of people here. 800 people here. I was assuming at least some of us had worked in a in a restaurant before. Good lord. But I feel like, I don't know, it's almost like a rite of passage at this point. Some people are just meant to live as life lessons to the rest of us to try to do more, be better people. Hello, fellow OT viewers. Aw, Sky the Fox, welcome in. Some people don't mature past the age of 12, sadly. It feels like people that haven't had any real struggles, or at least not emotionally matured to the point where they can handle the real struggles in their life, seem to end up that way. And part of that's like a failing in the home, and part of that's just like a failing of the person themselves. OT, music suggestion. I'm not going to add any. Only 800? No, 800's a lot of people. Like sometimes when I stream on a Monday, which seems like when more people can show up, I'll have like 1,000 people here. But like 800's pretty good, considering I've already been live for, I don't know, over an hour now. It's quite a lot. OT, it's like that in retail as well. I haven't worked as long in retail. I was only able to make it a short amount of time. But oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. I guess there would be a real overlap there. It used to be a job where if you worked it for a long time, you'd still be able to earn enough money where you could afford rent on your own. And god dang it, people can't even have comfortable lives anymore working a full-time job if it's at a restaurant serving tables. Ah, the times have changed. OT, I worked in a country club restaurant and saw that in our managers. Unfortunately, you only see that with the members of the place. You also see that with the members of the places too? Yeah, absolutely. Anybody who can afford a membership to a place that gives you food? Yeah. My god, I can't even afford to go out restaurants on the regular. Goodness gracious. All right. All right, here we go. If we're all ready, we're going to read the title of the next story. Get your yours and nors ready. We got to decide if they are overreacting or NOR not overreacting. Are you ready? It's your first time in here? Well, welcome in. Am I overreacting if I stop talking to this man? Red flag. I think we know the answer here. Listening while stocking beer? Live streams make this not boring? Hell yeah, Skyfire. OT, Alice in Wonder and broke her wrist and needs people to sub, watch, comment, etc. Yeah, I've been talking to her. I've been talking about commenting and whatnot. Don't worry. We've been on top of it. Wait, OT, if your birthday oh god, where did it go? Hold on. If your birthday was the other day, are you now 45? Yeah, I am 45. Oh my god, did y'all not know? It was my birthday, October 1st. Yeah. I am now 45 years old. Hooray! All right. All right, so almost universally, I think universally actually, every single person in here wrote down not overreacting. Okay. Am I overreacting if I stop talking to this man? Let's find out what he's been saying, because right off the cuff, off the jump, I'll be like, nah, not overreacting. All right, here we go. Ooh, whoop. Well, I'm a fan of learning and reading new books. Boo. Lol. Do you like reading? I do. I have an entire Nancy Drew collection. collection. I don't know who Nancy Drew is. Laugh, laugh, laugh. Is that some smut I thought you said you liked reading. Oh, Christ. Nancy Drew is like the Hardy Boys. It's a really old mystery series. I'll check that out, but I'm more into Dr. Seuss or self-help books, lol. I know how much women like those smut books, though. Do you drink or smoke weed? Like, not even 30 seconds ago, I was talking about how some people still act like they're in high school. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, disappointing. OT is actually 98, but just ages super well. Hey now. You don't think I'm a centennial? What the heck? A bicentennial? I could be like 200 years old. Bicentennial. Okay, here we go. So he said his defense of I like to read is I read Dr. Seuss and self-help books. All right. I don't know, chicken noodle soup for the soul or something. Okay. I can almost guarantee this guy does not read books, let alone self-help books. Oh, the places he'll pretend to go. She should not F him in a box. She should not F him wearing socks. She should not F him here or there. She should not F him anywhere. She should not send him replies. She should not talk to such a guy. Not in a box, not in socks, not with a mouse, not in a house. I do not like these message spams. I do not like them, Sam. I am. You are all so silly, and I thank you for it. Oh, she should not F him in a tree. She should not have a movie, please. She should not touch him where he okay, all right, okay. Some of them are getting a little... All right, hold on. He likes learning and reading books, and the only author he named was Dr. Seuss. Bruh, are you sure this is a man and not 4 4-year-olds in a trench coat? It's a really weird poll. Dr. Seuss and self-help books. Like, I get that people can read some deep stuff into, oh, the places you'll go, but this is crazy. All right. Not being familiar with Nancy Drew is fine. Yeah, they're like 50-year-old books. It's fine. But immediately dismissing it as smut and then hitting you with the ever classy, do you drink or do you smoke weed? Like, he couldn't give less of a heck about what you're interested in unless it's getting high is bad news. Yeah, can you imagine that is your potential romantic partner? Instead of asking them more questions about the books, being like, oh, I'm not familiar with Nancy Drew. Can you tell me like what you like about them or like what your favorite story is of theirs and why? Instead, it's like, I don't know who that is. Is that some smut? Okay. Okay. And then immediately pivoting from that to being like, yeah, I do other stuff. How old are these people? God dang it. I can't believe like young people have phones now. That blows my mind. OT, what's going to happen when you'll actually turn 45 and decide to post about it? You'll be the man who cried 45. I am 45 years old. Okay. Fun fact, OT's IRL name, no, that's actually not my IRL name. I've gone my entire life without anybody calling me that. And if anybody does call me that, I will ban you immediately. I'm going to guess the self-help books are Jordan Peterson. I'm not, I don't doubt that actually. Yeah. I had to have a long conversation with a coworker a while ago about why Jordan Peterson was not like the paragon of masculinity and why his advice was not something that you should necessarily live by. I didn't even dive into the biologists that have come forward and been like, that's not how lobsters operate. You seem 30. I seem 30. I look 30. Oh, I gotta shave. Oh my goodness. Anyways. Look, the Chaos Dragon! The Dragon of Chaos! Every woman you let in your life is a Dragon of Chaos! Oh, jeez. To me, the red flag was, no, it's not smut. Well, I know you women like that stuff, so anyway. Like, she told him he was wrong, and he said, I'm right, actually, then changed the subject in quick order to make sure he had the last word. Yeah, that really bothers me. I dislike that as well. Congrats on making it to your golden years. Is 45 your golden years? Pibble punk, what the fudge? Thank you for the $2, but what the fudge? OT, I'm a younger teenager, and even I act more adult than these adults. I'm embarrassed. Okay, well, don't tell your ages in chat, everybody. We're all 45 here. We're all legitimately 45 years old in chat. Nobody else has any other age. Don't make me... Wait, OT is 30 with 15 years of experience? Oh, no. OT looks 27, not gonna... Okay, cease. Cease. OT, if you shaved, you look even younger than you do now. What do you think? I have a beard! Anyways, enough of that. Story time. Does the OP ever say anything? Alright, hold on. I'm gonna see if they made any comments, and if they did, what they said, what happened, if they stopped talking to that man. I have terrible news. I have terrible news, everybody. The account has been banned. Oh dear. Oh dear. They might have been making fake stories all along. God dang it. Everybody write clear in chat. We're moving on. Clear. Son of a biscuit. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, yeah. I've got this one queued up. Clear. I was so ready to be mad at a man, but now they're banned, and I don't know if that means that they were a fake account or if they just got in trouble for some other reason. Oh. OTU started this? Yeah, well, I ended it also ages before people started saying that stuff, so I don't know what you want from me. All right. The title of this next one is Get Your Yours and Nors Ready. The title of this. You thought my account was banned? Oh, not again. I remember when YouTube deleted me once. Good Lord, I made a video about it. OT, if you shave, do you get ID for buying cough syrup? No, actually, I don't know if anybody that's ever been ID'd here for cough syrup. But I do know what you're talking about. I remember when like a higher percentage of alcohol was introduced to it, and then all of a sudden in the States people were like carded for it. Yeah, I remember that. Anyways. Am I okay, title time. Am I overreacting? My boyfriend never likes what I wear. Well, I can immediately say, just based off of no information, that this person is definitely not overreacting. Am I overreacting? My boyfriend never likes what I wear. All right. Oh, a faker then? The boyfriend? OT, I love your videos. Please don't go bald. Rude. Oh god, the chat messages are moving so fast. Why would we be ID'd for cough syrup also, huh? Oh, at some point more alcohol content was being introduced to cough syrup in the same way that mouthwash was starting to be introduced with more alcohol. I know that like an alcohol replacement was added later on. I don't think any of them actually, or at least not any of the popular brands have alcohol anymore. But it used to be a thing where people would drink a lot of, you know, they'd say like, oh, your mouth smells very clean. And the kids would be like, no, I'm not drunk. Anyways. OT's already bald. Rude! OT, you're wearing pants? No. I'm wearing shorts. I'm wearing shorts. Okay, it gets hot in here. What hair dye do you use? This is natural. Sorry, I know I'm annoying sometimes. All right, we ready for the story? Here we go. Oh, we're so messed up here in the US? Yeah, I know, fam. OT going bald, making him look like Captain Picard. Jean-Luc Picard, actually IRL, Sir Patrick Stewart, went bald when he was in his early 20s. So, yeah, we don't have something in common, actually. I made it past Sir Patrick Stewart age, all the way to the age of 45 with all of my hair. Hell yeah. All right, here we go. Oop. I don't really appreciate you dressing like that. I already told you many times. Oh, he's policing what she can wear. Like what? A dress and a coat? You're trying to show off. For whom? WTF, it was me, Jess, and Kate today. And you know it was just going to be her special day. I wasn't wearing anything inappropriate. You think I appreciate when my girlfriend dresses like an easy woman? Easy woman? Even Ted has noticed your dress last time. You think I don't mind it? Oh my god. I'm an adult. I can wear whatever I want. I'm sick of you trying to tell me what to wear and what to do. It's always the same effing thing. I'm just trying to look out for you, and you can never appreciate it. Did you talk to any men there? Oh my god, immediately betraying his insecurity. I told you it was just me, Jess, and Kate today. I didn't speak to any... Hold on. I didn't speak to any men. Of course, so you're trying to tell me that no men tried talking to you while dressed like that? No! What is your effing problem again? I don't engage with any men, never did, and you know that. If I get approached, that's literally not my fault. Surely that outfit is not asking for it. Asking for it. Surely that outfit is not asking for it. Dear God. Break up and ban this human being from your life immediately. You know what? Jess was right. Maybe you're too much for me. What do you mean? I'm just trying to look out for you. You're always so dramatic, blowing things out of proportion. This is the dress. It's a red dress, there's a belt around the middle, and she had a big coat on. This isn't even close to inappropriate. She's got stockings on as well and some nice shoes. What the fudge? Her hair's done up all nice? Whoa, brother, please. Good Lord. This is somebody, if they were in my life, I would be immediately talking to them, telling them to calm the fudge down. This incredibly insecure, concerning way to speak about things. Just what a gross, weird individual. Not the victim blaming quote. I know, right? Gross. Where did he pick that up from? Where did he pick that up from? And how did he not immediately clock that he's behaving exactly that way? The same way that other people behave when they're trying to blame the actions of men on women. Gross. Trying to control her the whole time and then like trying to negotiate his way around having a responsibility for that by saying like, oh, I'm just looking out for you. Oh, I'm just doing this to look out for you. Oh, you just don't realize how lucky you are. You've got a man like me. Disgusting. Disgusting. Gross individual. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Okay. Oh, context. Here we go. I've never expected I'd end up in this sub, but here we are. My relationship of 1 year has been on a rocky patch recently, as my boyfriend seems to have an issue with everything I do, and I'm painted as the crazy overreacting one. This is an example of last night when I was going to a dinner with my girlfriends. I never flirt with men, I don't go clubbing, never cheated, I don't have social media, and he's my first boyfriend. You can see my outfit in the last picture. I'm trying to communicate it to him that trust is important to me, but he always lashes out and then blames me. Am I overreacting? Oh my God. And first boyfriend, no. Oh my Lord, that slit is below the fingertips and everything. Oh my God, I know, right? Oh my God, y'all remember your high school like dance dress code? Your middle school dance dress code? Oh my Lord, the slit is below the fingertips and everything. This would pass my high school dress code. He killed me with the, why can't you ever appreciate my slut shaming? You could full on wear this outfit to church on Christmas in addition to high school. So modest and cute to boot. Not to mention, not that it really matters. She could have been wearing Rachel Green's lingerie dress. He still would have been, I don't know what that means, out of line speaking to her in that way. Yes, I agree. Not to include that it doesn't matter what she's wearing. What he's saying is messed up, but I'd be too mad at him and forget to include this. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with that guy. He's extremely controlling and disrespectful. You know what to do. Break up with him. Right, the dress is so modest too. It's insane. Yes. That's because the issue isn't modesty. It's that she looks put together, attractive. The boyfriend is insecure and is worried that if literally anyone else notices she's attractive, they'll be interested in her. And if OP realizes she has options, she'll leave. Incredible way of putting it. If OP realizes she has options, she'll leave. That's why he's constantly trying to put her down, why he's constantly trying to isolate her and say that she can't go out and do things. Because there are men out there, and if you meet other men, you'll realize they're better than me. All right, I want to see if she commented anything. Hold on, I want to see if she left any comments on the post. Here we go. No, she didn't make any comments, or maybe they've all been deleted. The post still exists, but like there's nothing else in her profile. Just scrolling real quick. Yeah, nothing. Okay, so OP never replied to this one, but that's okay because I think we can say, That's wild. Break up with that immediately. If anybody else is in a relationship like that, that sounds like that, with anybody speaking to them like that, right now, leave them. You are so much better being alone than you are being with somebody like that. If somebody is telling you that you can't go out and live your life, if they can't trust you when you're beyond their arm's reach, get away from that person. You need to live your life separate from people like this. OT, have you heard of... Yes, I have, Foxtrot. I have heard of that. I finally found out I have autism. Welcome in, King Jonathan. Let's go. It doesn't matter if the dress is modest. She could be wearing anything and it would not matter. It's not because dressed modestly. It's because he's saying she's not, full stop. Yeah, he's said a thing and she's supposed to adhere to the thing regardless of whether or not it makes sense, simply because he said it. It's spelled autism, King. That's true. I'm pretty sure the majority of people in here have autism. I'll be real. Yeah, all right. Let's hope she got away from that person after reading all of that feedback, because universally, underneath all of the responses there, everybody's saying, break up with that guy. It's dangerous staying with that person. You're not overreacting. Just get out of there. Underreacting for sure. Forget leaving comments. I hope she leaves him. Yes. If I put a coin in a jar, every time I said, I am glad I don't live in the US, all of my assets would be held up in coins. Well, there's a lot going down there today, isn't there? Hi, OT. Gonna listen while I work on my English essay? Hell yeah. Also, I really appreciate all of the people that were coming by my last stream, updating me on the status of the flotilla. I've kept an eye on that, and I do try to talk to all of you whenever I can about whatever's happening over there. And god dang it. Our hearts are absolutely with everybody in Palestine right now. Cannot believe some of the stories that are coming out about Greta Thunberg and what was happening to her. But Jesus, what an actual hero. What a hero that we should actually have a day for to celebrate. Not what's his face, who's getting October 14th. Get out of here. All right, if we're ready for the next story, let's all write clear in chat. Clear! Clear! Glad I could be watching this live for once. Hell yeah. Get in. Get in here. The water's fine. Welcome in. Free Palestine? Hell yeah. I was diagnosed with ADD earlier this year, and I'm slowly changing my life for the better. Listening to you always makes my day better, and today was a down day. Now it's better. It's good to see you here. I'm glad I was able to give any bit of reprieve, even if it's just a small amount. That is a lot of clears in chat. Oh my goodness. Holy heck, we still have over 800 people here right now? Where do all of you get off? Well, let me move this around so I can actually see it at the same time. Well, if I move that up there. Ooh. Ooh, now I can watch both at the same time. There we go. There we go. Hey, OT, thanks for being amazing. Your videos helped me realize who I truly was. Have a good day. Isla Fisher. What the heck? Did you see Isla Fisher's in a new TV show? With Josh Gad? How cool is that? Cobby Webby, thank you so much for gifting in 5 memberships. Oh my god, we're gonna have so many new green text names today. Hell yeah. Can we have a ton of LGBT leaves in chat for all of the green text names in here? Theorius, I know. I'm appreciative that it's not worse, but it's still extremely bad. I don't know how every single human rights watch is not immediately jumping on this, or also hasn't been for the last 2 years. I don't know, friends. I don't know how they can possibly justify them policing baby formula. I don't know, friend. I don't know. Anyways, we've all been ticked off for a really long time. We've all talked about it as much as we can. Hopefully things change. We're never going to stop talking about it. It's a lot. It really is a lot. All right, the title of this one, get your yours and nors ready. Get your yours and nors ready. The title is, am I overreacting here? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. That's all you have to go off of. Am I overreacting here? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Also, I'm just putting it out here so people can learn. ADD is no longer correct. It falls under the ADHD as we've organized ADHD and done more research. Yeah, I remember back in the early 2000s when it was ADD and ADHD. It's hyperactive cousin. It's a quote from from one of my favorite cartoon shows. Oh, a lot of yours and nors. Oh, some people are just writing or. Is one or the other. And they've chosen for or. Context needed? Yes, of course. Okay. Am I overreacting here? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Question mark. All right. The story is... Hey, it's blank, lol. She just texted and told me you were planning on going to see a play in the city and invited her. But myself and her mom are planning on sending her on a secret spot. Did we read this last stream? Okay. Not everybody was here for that. We're gonna keep reading it. Uh-oh. I think we might have read this one. Sorry, I opened it up. On spa, I was sending on a secret spa retreat that weekend, 10/24/26. She has no idea and thinks we aren't doing anything big for her her birthday. I'm sorry the plans get in the way. Actually, you're not, and I don't need you implying I will cancel my plans at all. Let me make this very clear. You don't tell me what to do. Ooh. Uh-oh. Okay, for context, my girlfriend's 30th birthday, her mom and I have been planning a super luxurious and decently expensive secret spa weekend for months now. It's a secret she knows nothing about. One of my girlfriend's former coworkers texted and asked her if she wanted to go see a play that weekend, the one that we were planning on sending her. And in a desperate attempt to preserve the secret, I texted her friend, who then responded with this. I didn't think what I sent was rude. Am I wrong here? Oh my God. The self-care witch. Thank you for becoming a roommate for 5 months now. Hi OT from Budapest. I'm on vacation. Hell yeah. Welcome in. Welcome in, self-care witch. Actually, you're not, and I don't need you implying I will cancel my plans at all. Let me make this very clear. You don't tell me what to do. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. Not overreacting. I think it's time to let your girlfriend know. It being a secret isn't what will make it special. Yeah, I'd let my girlfriend know. I'd rather do a luxurious spa day and not go to a play with a crazy lady. There's some good neuroscience on how anticipation provides a lot of enjoyment for any particular event, so surprise element can actually detract from the overall feeling of enjoyment she could experience. That's true. Not overreacting. I mean, it sucks for her, but damn, she's being a butthole about it. She didn't even buy tickets yet, lol. It doesn't even suck for her. She can go by herself or reschedule. Just bizarre behavior from the coworker. Exactly. I thought it was a guy who was writing that. Being like, nah, try to toxic masculinity their way through this. As someone whose loving husband accidentally botched my 30th birthday, you need to at least tell your girlfriend you are planning something. It's all well and good that you know you have a surprise for her, but right now she may be thinking that her boyfriend and mom, who should love her more than anything, are not doing a single thing for a milestone in her life. She may have even told her friend coworker that she is feeling hurt that her birthday is being ignored, which could have provoked the strong reaction. You don't have to tell her what the plans are, but she should not go on thinking you are doing nothing. Yeah. Just do it. Just tell her, hey, listen, I'm so sorry. You can't actually go out that weekend. And she'll be like, why? And then just tell her, yeah, fam, because we kind of planned something for you. So you got to do our thing. Okay. It's a surprise, but we got something for you. Oh, what is it? We're sending you to spa day. Like, you got to go to the thing. It costs so much money. I don't see any comments. Ah, shoot. So they don't have any comments to follow up the story with. Oh, I was hoping for an update whether or not they told the coworker, or sorry, told the girlfriend. Next title's interesting. Is everybody ready for the next story? Oh, whoops. Shouldn't show off too much of it. OP should show the girlfriend that text. Yeah, I think so also, just to keep her safe from that kind of person. It's a very, I don't know, somebody who's that comfortable responding to someone's sweet, heartfelt message with just that level of venom is not something that I'd want to be around personally. And if I saw somebody around me had said that, I would want to be aware. I want to be aware so I can avoid them. Oh, we're all red and clear? Hell yeah. My Spotify randomly started playing music? Uh-oh. Clear. I like surprises if I know I like what I'm being surprised with. That's true too. Like if I got surprised well ahead of time with enough information so that I could look forward to something, I would be far more excited than if I was just, you know, surprised on the day of. I don't like being surprised on the day of, because I'll be real. What if I need to do a number 2? I don't want to do that in public. I like the sanctity and the solitude of being able to do it at home without any judgmental people around. I like having a bidet. I like having a shower. I like being able to change my clothes just in case I get sweaty. Like, I just want to have privacy in my house. Sorry, I'm acting like I'm going to be running a marathon doing it. All I'm saying is, doing your business out in public is one of the least enjoyable things that you can ever go through in life, and I avoid it at all costs. It's kind of like when you go to, how many of you have run a marathon out there, or even like a half marathon? You know, when you get up to the starting line and you're like getting all ready and you're getting excited, what have you done the entire morning up until that point? You've been using the bathroom as much as possible so that as soon as you get to the starting line, you don't have to use it while you're running. But oh my God. Then you're about to run and you have to wait like 40 minutes for them to start the buzzer or to shoot off so that way you can start going. And my God, the whole time you're like, I need to go to the bathroom. Because why? Because after you use the bathroom so many times that morning, you've been drinking the entire time. You've been having your breakfast. You've been having snacks. So now you really need the toilet. And it's like, okay, great. Well, as soon as you start past the starting line, at least 30 feet over, there's like a bank of different like toilets that you can use, but you have to wait until the race starts until you can actually go over there, which means you have to like postpone it. You got to hold it longer. Your tummy hurts. It's the worst. Anyways, if someone's going to surprise me and I have to be out of my house for the surprise, I need to know ahead of time. I would much prefer that. Anyways, is everybody ready for the next title? Pill Punk. Hi. I'm the same way, but for legal reasons. Trans. I appreciate that. Let's go, Pipple Punk. Thank you for the $2. I think if people are trans, you should all not give me money, and you should just save it up for your HRT. Or even if you're not using HRT, that's fine too. Save it up for you. You already need, like, some of you need to buy entirely new wardrobes and closets and stuff. Like, just do that. Or like a cat or a tattoo. I don't know. Some of you need to save it up for name changes. Don't send it to me. I'm just a random cis idiot over here. I'm just a problem. IoT, I just came back from my workout. Did I miss anything? No. Huh? Why do people keep... Oh, I don't know. Yeah, anyways, if you don't have a bidet, please get a bidet. Your life will change, I promise. Especially if anybody's gotten used to like growing up with, you have like a wash bucket and like a cloth or whatever. Please, for the love of all that is good, get a bidet. Get a bidet. It'll save you so much money in toilet paper. It will save your pipes in the future from not getting clogged and having to get a plumber out there. It'll save you from having to strip out the pipes in your walls in the future. Just get a bidet. Get a bidet. There's literally no downside. Unless you don't like getting clean. Anyways, the title is, Am I overreacting? Am I overreacting for think it my boyfriend is being dramatic? Question mark. Am I overreacting for think it my boyfriend is being dramatic? Question mark. All right. That is the title. Is it yes overreacting or not overreacting? Yours or nors, you decide. Hi, OT. Hi, back. I want to get a fancy bidet. Ooh, I have a not fancy bidet, but I still like it. OT, you're the best kind of problem. One without a solution, my friend. You should just give up now. Some places have water that is not good for bidets. Really? Me over here getting a new piercing. Are you? That's awesome. First time since I was 9 on Friday. Hell yeah. What kind of piercing? What song is this? This is Endless Neon by Low. L-O. English is difficult? It is, honestly, even for people who speak English as a first language. Does postpartum squeeze bottles work like... Yeah, exactly. Like, there's solutions, and anybody that's grown up needing to find a solution, you'll find one, even if it's some people who, like, jump in the shower afterwards. Like, people are finding solutions, but one of the least wasteful ways of doing it is just get a bidet. No, not the... Okay, John. Oh, my God. You're on a delay, I can tell. Let's not bring that one up. Oh, my Lord. Anyways. The title is, again, Am I overreacting for think it my boyfriend is being dramatic? So let's see the screenshots. Here we go. That's your problem. September 24th, 2025. I have to get ready for work. Please make sure to eat something because I won't be home until at least 10 p.m. Why do you have to work so late? I'm so effing tired already as it is. Why don't you just take today off as well? Then maybe we can sit down and sort this whole wedding stuff out. I'm not going to work today. I don't feel very good. Why is all we have to eat leftovers? What? There's literally nothing to eat in the fridge. If you really cared about my appetite, you would have just made something for me to eat last night. Oh, you're getting married to this person? You're getting married? Oh my God. Do not get married. Do not. Salut, Français. Happy to be able to watch tonight. Welcome in, Son and Me. Thank you for the €2, you troublemaker. Are you here from, are you in Paris, Nice, France, or are you in Nice, North Africa? Oh, I wonder whatever happened to those two. Nice, France? Oh no. All right, next screenshot. I can't believe this person, this whole adult human being, can't just get themselves up and make themselves some food. Also, who's not happy about having leftovers? I love leftovers. They're so predictable. They're so reliable. I'll eat food past their expiration date simply because they're leftovers. AOT, love your videos. I stayed up a bit longer so I could stay in your stream, but I gotta go. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right. Made something for me to eat last night. Whatever. Where do you keep the emergency money? I don't get paid for another month and I need something to eat. So where is it at? You better effing answer me. You're the one that refused to make me food last night, so you need to tell me where it's at? What? We have food in the fridge. And I'm working, so please don't text me unless it's really necessary. I already said there's nothing to eat. There's plenty to eat. He's straight up cursing out the person he's going to be getting married to because they didn't make him snacks last night. Him as a whole adult man didn't get snackies made for him. Break up. Do not get married. Break up immediately. There's plenty to eat. Make yourself something to eat. I'm sorry I fell asleep last night and didn't have time to make you food, but you're 26 years old. You should know how to make your own food. You didn't have your parents cook for you all the time. How am I supposed to know how? He's literally saying, I was spoiled as a child, so how could I possibly know as a whole adult man how to cook? At the age of 26. Watch a YouTube tutorial. Watch a YouTube tutorial. Oh my God. Break up with this person immediately. I would have broken up with them years ago. Oh God. Do not get married. How am I supposed to know what to make? You should know how to make food because it's your job. She's at her job right now, sir. So that's your excuse? I don't care what you say about it not being a man's job to cook food. You should know how to do it because it's a life skill, regardless of who grew up as a live-in chef. Oh, she grew up as a live-in chef? Or he had a live-in chef when he grew up. Oh my oh God. Oh God. Do not marry this individual. Okay, so am I overreacting for think it to my boyfriend is being dramatic? More context. First, he wants to complain about marriage issues and now food issues. Maybe you guys are right. Should I just leave him and kick him out? Has she posted about him before? There are updates. There are updates. Oh my God. There's a previous story. Okay. All right, previous story and then the most recent update. Am I overreacting? My boyfriend claims I don't do anything. Oh my God, it's one of those. Am I overreacting? My boyfriend claims I don't do anything. Can I zoom in more? No, it doesn't let me. Okay. I'm done. I'm so done with this. What? What did I do now? Nothing? Everything. I'm literally doing everything while you sit there like nothing matters. That's not true. I do stuff. I help. Help? When? Name one thing you did today without me asking. What? I cleaned the kitchen and I paid the bills too. Barely. And only when I reminded you. I'm sick of doing this alone. So now you're saying I never do anything? I'm saying you don't do enough. If you actually wanted this relationship, if you actually wanted to marry me, you put in effort without me chasing you around every second. I do want to marry you. Stop saying that I don't. Then act like it. I'm tired of this. Maybe this isn't even worth it if you can't step up. Wow, so you're threatening to leave me because I don't do everything perfectly? Hold on, there's another message at the bottom. No, I'm saying I can't do everything on my own anymore. I love you, but if nothing changes, I don't see a future? I'm trying, but you're making it feel impossible. You always tell me I never do anything to help, and when I try to say anything, you say stuff about being the only one making the money as if I don't even work. Well, I work 20 plus hours in a week. You barely work 10. 20 hours in a week? Oh my lord. Oh my goodness. Hey OT, I love your streams. Oh, where'd your message go? It was deleted? Oh. I was about to read your message and it got deleted. Okay. 20 hours in a week, my friend. I cannot believe you'd be flexing over working 20 hours in a week. Clara Talbot, $5. I have disabilities and can still cook for myself when my flare-ups aren't debilitating. This is weaponized incompetence. Absolutely. It's also attempting to flex their power over somebody else. Like, what exactly is he bringing to the relationship that she'd be remiss without? That she'd be sad to be without in the future? Not done with it. Sorry. Give me a minute. Okay. What the fudge? What does he actually bring to the table other than himself? I'm so sorry. So many of the people out there need a bit of a reality check. They need to be reminded that simply you bringing you to a relationship isn't enough, especially in a relationship where you're asked to participate in equal responsibility towards tasks that need completing. Like, I don't know, cooking your own meals. You can't get mad at somebody else for not making an extra meal, especially when you're left at home with a bunch of leftovers. You already have a ton of food there for you. Are you kidding me? That's just somebody who wants control over somebody else. Oh, that's not true. I work 15 hours in a week with my job, and then I come home and I do the chores and make dinner. All you do is come home and sit at the table complaining about having to arrange stuff for the wedding. If you don't like it, maybe we should never have decided to have one in the first place. In the first place, I don't know what you expect me to do. I'm already doing all the housework as well as working a job, and all the money I earn goes towards bills and groceries. Well, then maybe you should figure something out. Oh my goodness. Who's ready for the update? Who's ready for the update? Throw a 1 in chat if you're ready for the update. Even if you don't know how to cook, there's a little thing called cookbook to use. Oh my god, not even cookbooks. I find cookbooks very... kind of like how when people write down steps in a book of how to do a dance, and it's just the footprints. I've always found those exceptionally difficult to follow. Cookbooks I find a little bit distracting sometimes. Sometimes because of the preamble at the beginning when it's like, this recipe was a favorite by my grandmother. But also just everything else is in it. Sometimes I find it hard to follow. But... when it's a YouTube tutorial video, exceptionally easy and everything turns out perfectly every time. Why would you not just watch a YouTube tutorial, for goodness sake? Hey OT, my girlfriend and I love your streams and channel. Hi. Is there a way you could freak her out by saying something like, huh, isn't that weird, Rosie? Or something to that effect, lol? There you go. I did it. I did it. Clip it out. There you go. I did the thing. Welcome in. Welcome into you and your partner. That's silly. Okay. The title of the next post, of the update post, if you're all ready, is... Am I overreacting? I finally left him and now he wants to change. Let's go. Let's flippin' go. Huge. Hey OT, my birthday's in 5 days. Can you say happy birthday? Happy birthday. Hungry Man exists? I know, but he doesn't have any money. He mentioned that. OT, do you have a Reddit? Kind of. I have a subreddit. All right, here we go. Regardless of who grew up as a live-in chef, we need to talk. I have a break at 10:30, so you better be here before then. No, I don't feel good. We can talk when you get home from work. I'm not going to go to your workplace just because you're impatient. Oh my God. I'm not impatient. You're being unreasonable. You don't feel good because you went out drinking last night. As if you wouldn't do the same. I wouldn't. You know I don't like drinking. Then what about that one time? God, I hate people that are like that. Why do you think I agreed to that one time? You better be here. I don't have time to deal with this anymore. Deal with what? I'm the only one dealing with anything. There you go again, claiming I do absolutely nothing. I'm starting to wonder why I ever dated you. Oh, you treat me nasty. Oh my goodness, girl, let's go. You never listen to me, and then when things change, when things don't go your way, you take it out on me. I'm not your mother. I'm not your servant. I'm supposed to be your girlfriend, and if you continue to treat me this way, how can I ever become your wife? How would I raise the kids as well as doing everything for you? Clearly, it's not working. What are you talking about? It seems like it's working perfectly fine to me. You're taking this too seriously. I don't want to marry you. Too bad, because you already agreed on it. Ooh, he tried to use it as a threat earlier, being like, we're not going to get married. And she was like, bet. Bet. No, I didn't. You never even actually proposed properly. All you said was, it'd be cool if we got married. Do you actually even love me? What kind of question even is that? Of course I do. Why would I want to get married to you if I didn't? Oh my God, the worst. Goidella, Goidell. Thank you so much for gifting it a membership. Thank you. I don't know, but you put in my shoes. Wait, but put you in my shoes. You wouldn't like being treated the way you treat me. I treat you fine. This is exactly why I'm breaking up with you. I should have done it years ago, but of course I was naive and stupid and told myself it'd get better. Yet 2 years later, you still act the same. I'm gonna have to agree with everybody that you will never change. Everybody? Don't tell me you told people stuff. Oh my God. I was tired. I needed help. You clearly don't care about our relationship enough. I don't want to be with you anymore. You can leave your key on the table, and I expect you to be gone before the end of the day. Oh, WTF, I'm not leaving. It's my house too. Yeah, I mean, unless there's other details there, that's a little surprising. I don't know. I don't know what the legalities are where you live, but you can't just kick somebody out immediately if it's partly their home. I've paid more of the bills in the past year than you have our entire relationship, and my parents bought that apartment for me before I even met you, so legally you have no right in saying that. I'm done, and I want out of this relationship. Oh my God. Hold on. Can we talk this out? We are. Face to face? Oh my God. After he already turned her down for talking to her face to face, it's like, wait, but please, can we possibly talk? Oh my God, shut up. Oh, now you want to talk in person? I can't believe you. And I'm done wasting my break talking this out with you. You're an awful, disgusting person. I was too blind to see it, and I'm blocking you. Don't try to contact me again. Have a nice life. And I still expect you to be gone before I'm home tonight. Wait, I thought we were going to talk. I'm getting some vibes here. Is this real? Do we think this is real? Sure, no wonder. Hey OT, love your streams and videos. You consistently cheer me up despite living in the US. You've made a great community that restores my faith in humanity. Keep up the great content. Well, I'm glad I kept an eye out for your message in chat there. Thank you for saying that. That was really sweet. Hope things are going well for you down there. Your friends north of the border are rooting for you. Girl standing on business? Yeah, I'm hoping it's a real story, my friends. But I don't know if I'm fully convinced that this is definitely real. I don't know if you could just like block the person you're currently living with and then kicking them out immediately. And even if somebody bought you an apartment, if you've been living there for a few years, I don't know what common law rules are there, but I don't know. Hello? Blank? Don't give me the silent treatment again. Please, I promise I'll change. What is it that I do that bothers you? Question mark. You have blocked this contact. I'm partly wondering because... where is it? Let's see, this conversation here, regardless of who grew up as a live-in chef, 7 a.m., 9 a.m. So it's been 2 hours from this point right here. But that's where this story, wait, no, hold on. That's where this story ended, was the live-in chef. Wait, where's the other screenshots where it's ended with the live-in chef? Wait, is that the same story twice? Oh, that is the same one twice. Claims I don't do anything. Hold on. I have to find where the original one was. Because I'm kind of curious why there was only a 2-hour gap between those two, despite making an entirely new Reddit post about it. Okay, what do I do? Opening them up. Let's see. There's that one. There's that. Oh, there we go. That's the one that we... It's too dramatic. That was the other one. Too dramatic. And then claims I don't do anything. And then that's the last breakup one. Okay. So the too dramatic... Regardless of who grew up as a live-in chef. That's that one there. 12 days ago. 11 days ago. 11 days ago. Okay. I mean, plausible. So the first story happened an entire day beforehand. And then this one here happened the exact same day as the final breakup, and we want to move on and stuff. So, yeah. Okay. It could all be real. I don't know. I thought initially when I saw it earlier that that couple day gap was between the last one and this one, but I guess I could just be recapping it. All right. Probably real. Thank God she got out. Hold on. I'm going to read through some of the comments. Oh, thanks for letting me know. I will. No, I definitely wouldn't have the courage to stand up for him without your guys' help and advice. Let's go. Huge. Okay, I'll do that. Thanks for your advice. No, he's not. I dropped out of college when I was 20 because of financial and family issues and decided to go back 2 years ago. So not only am I working, but I'm also juggling school, tutoring, and keeping the house running. It's a lot. And honestly, it feels like he doesn't see any of it. Yeah, I was wondering why he was bragging about doing so few hours of work a week when she's also working. And she's got all these other responsibilities in addition to what he's foisting on her, like making her do all the housework and stuff. Paluli, thank you so much for the $1. Thank you. Thank you, Paluli. Sorry, he calls 20 to 30 hours full time because he thinks 15 to 20 isn't. My main job, I work 15 to 20 hours. Tutoring is usually 5 to 10 hours a week. So she does have an additional job on top of the first job, in addition to doing all the chores and going to school. Oh my God. He's only working 20 to 30 hours a week at his job. He says 15 to 20 hours a week for me isn't enough when I work 2 to 3 hours tutoring online. After getting home and tutoring on my days off, all he does on his days off is go out or do nothing. He doesn't even ask if he can do anything for me, like preparing food or getting me a cup of tea or coffee. Oh my gosh. He's definitely frustrated. I've tried asking him directly what he wants me to do, but it usually turns into another fight. We haven't really been able to sit down calmly and have a proper conversation about dividing responsibilities. He just ends up yelling or shutting down. I honestly don't know how to make a grown-up conversation without blowing up. Well, I'm glad that she got through that and got out. Yeah, okay. I'll do that. Thank you so much for your advice. Okay, so that's the same day as when she was breaking up with him. Oh, my God. All right. Hooray! Happy ending! Oh, wait, could you see any of that when I was going through? Oh, I guess you couldn't. Sorry, I think you were stuck looking at me. My bad, everybody. My bad. It was all that. Sorry. I was reading through these ones. I'll scroll through in case you want to pause in the future. There you go. There you go. Wait, was that negatives? Negative 49. Yeah, part of me is scared that if we break up even for a little, he won't come back. I don't want to lose him. Oh, okay. I mean, I think downvoting's a little bit aggressive. All right. Let's go. Huge win. All right, now we can write clear. Clear in chat. Hell yeah. Another Am I Overreacting post? Okay. All right. Oh, good title. As soon as everybody writes clear. It was a joy looking at you, OT. Okay, my bad. And we had to look at OT, such a shame. Okay, my bad, all right? My bad. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise, everybody. I don't know if I could ever maintain a schedule, but sometimes I look at things and I'm like, I really wish I had a schedule of when I was like streaming and when I was working on videos and when everything would go uploaded, but sort of just like slapdash, it happens whenever it's possible. Maybe if I had a schedule, things would be a little more consistent on my side. Oh, goodness. Y'all, I'm getting my first tattoo this month. I'm so excited. Let's go, extraterrestrial frog. Is it a space frog that you're getting? That'd be kind of cool. Thank you for streaming, OT. I'm sick and you always cheer me up. Don't forget your flu shots, everybody. Exactly, especially now that it's the fall. You like my hat? Hell yeah. All right, it looks like everybody wrote clear. Okay, here's the new title. Get your nors and your yours ready. OMG, did I really catch a stream when you're actually live? Yes. Yes, you did. I do stream on Twitch a little bit more often, though, so if you ever miss me over here, pop out of my Twitch. Tons of VODs over there, too. I mean, just the same way that you watch the VODs over here on YouTube, there's a ton of VODs over on Twitch. OT, I remembered a story. My friend started dating because she had a OneTopic pin, and another girl liked it. Now they are dating? They have a pin? Autism Yuri? How do they get a pin? I've never made a pin before. Is somebody making their own merch? I'm gonna hit them with a lawsuit. Ridiculous. I've had my flu, COVID, RSV vaccines. Let's go. So I did that question with a girlfriend thing, but I was genuinely interested. Why is it that you're so amazing, especially with LGBTQIA plus stuff? Never really met a cis person that is so based. What? Oh, to your girlfriend? Your girlfriend's really based? Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Unless my reading comprehension skills are down. I don't know. All right, the title. Get ready for the title. Yours or nors. Get ready. Here we go. Am I overreacting by breaking up with my boyfriend? Ooh. Am I overreacting by breaking up with my boyfriend? Ooh. Here we go. Really got to do it? Yeah, I guess. Are you in any fandoms? I don't know what that means. Maybe. Maybe. I'm not sure. You can't see the Reddit? r/OneTopic at a time is the subreddit. Can't get my flu shots this fall? Oh. Or is unlocked and loaded? No. It's yours or nors. Or yeah, not overreacting. I don't think any of them of like, do I need to break up has been overreacting so far. More context, please? I guess so. Here we go. Listen, I appreciate you standing up for me, and I'm trying to be protective. Oh, wait. Listen, I appreciate you standing up for me and trying to be protective. The truth is, though, we're both adults. I respect our relationship, and I love you more than anything, but I really hate confrontation, and you escalating the situation made it 10 times worse. Babe, I don't think you understand how men work, lol, so let me teach you a little something. The cute little, haha, I have a boyfriend is a flirty and invitation for him to pursue you when I'm not there. I know you didn't mean it in that way, but it came off that way. Literally looking at him throughout the night, he was staring at you. It made me sick. And I hate to be crude, but you might want to delete photos on your Insta because imagining the things he would do alone with those makes me sick. What? What? Oh my God, red flags in chat. Red flags. Do you realize how crazy you sound? He was being friendly, and yes, maybe he was interested at first, but he completely backed off when you yelled at him. I think the message was loud and clear. Do not tell me what to, oh my God, so he yelled at somebody at a party just for approaching his girlfriend because she was pretty? I think the message was loud and clear. Do not tell me what to do with my Insta, and don't insert random thoughts into his head. He's a great guy, or else blank wouldn't have invited him. And honestly, either ask blank or his number and either call or text him an apology. Your behavior was unacceptable and unprovoked. Wow, okay, lol. Taking blank's side over mine. I would have thought a 9-month relationship meant more than that. I see where your priorities lie. You're the love of my life, future mother of our children. Oh my God, do you remember that video where the kid's like, you're speaking to a future U.S. Marine? And he's like 11. Oh my God. Oh, similar to that. This guy's acting really childish. You're the love of my life, future mother of our children, but damn, you make me mad sometimes. I feel so lucky to have you, but your stubbornness of actually accepting you need to confront people sometimes is really something. You can't, oh God, when people misspell stuff, it makes it hard to read. You can't be where is it? You can't be a doormat the rest of your life, blank. No, you would never cheat, and I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about a man getting mixed signals by your unwillingness to say no, and you accidentally getting hurt. I'm saying this because I love you so much and want the best for you and us. Oh my God. Horrendous individual. Jesus. Holy S, you're saying I'm going to get assaulted because I give mixed signals? I am very clear about my boundaries and relationships. I have no idea where this is coming from, Archie. I know I have been out. I know I've been out of therapy for a while, and maybe things haven't been going as well as I thought, but maybe I need to go back if they're as bad as you they are. I'm truly if I'm truly that poor with my boundaries, I think I need a break and need to reevaluate the relationship. Thank you very much for giving me that clarity. You're being immature from running from this. I'm going to call you so I can explain more. You have a very intelligent mind, and it boggles me why you don't get what I'm saying. Oh, thank God she measured up to what he would consider qualifies as intelligent. That's wild. Whoa, yay. Oh, so glad that she gets his nod of approval. Oh my goodness. Oh, absolutely break up with him. All right, more context. My 19F and 23M went to a mutual friend's house for drinks tonight. There were some people there that were friends and with our friend, but we didn't personally know. My boyfriend and I showed up together. He had his arm around my shoulder the whole night, and we were having a good time. My friend had to go to the toilet, and this guy I didn't know personally started talking to me and kind of flirt. He asked me what I was doing next weekend, and I said, sorry, I have a boyfriend. My boyfriend kind of came back at the wrong moment, and I could tell he was upset. The night went on. As my boyfriend and I were leaving, the guy quickly said how nice it was to meet me. This instantly flipped a switch in my boyfriend, and he said, if you ever come near her again, I will F you up. The guy then lets out a slew of apologies and saying he thought we were siblings because we both have blonde hair and blue eyes, and my boyfriend just grabbed my wrist and we left. It made me super uncomfortable, and I low-key felt bad for the other guy. Is he right about what the guy was thinking? Am I being too naive? Should I have broken up with him? Help, please. Ugh. Riley, thank you for becoming a roommate. Hi. My God, this entire thing has been such a massive red flag. Pibblepug, thank you for becoming a roomie. On top of everything else earlier. Thank you. I'm going to call you so I can explain more. He thinks you don't understand what he's saying because you're not agreeing with him. Lol, your boundaries seem fine to me. If anything, I think his reaction at your friend's house was over the top. Maybe he could use some therapy for his anger/control issues, not overreacting. I had a partner who did this and it made me so mad. You only disagree because you don't understand. Like, no, I 100% understand what you're saying and the reasoning behind it. I just disagree because I'm a separate person with my own separate thoughts and values that are occasionally different than yours. Oh, that worries me. Break up immediately. Also, only 9 months. 9 months, it's gonna suck. It feels like it's a long time, but I promise it will feel so much longer if you stay with him than if you just leave now. And if you think this is bad, it was going to get immensely worse. Is he MAGA too? I wouldn't be surprised if he's, am I using the term correctly? Red-pilled? Some men are inclined to misunderstand every no they get. Ugh. If I say I have a boyfriend and someone interprets that as an invitation, they need to reevaluate their comprehension of the English language? Yeah. OP should tell her boyfriend he clearly doesn't understand how women work, so let her explain something to him and start sending her boyfriend the links to the news articles of... Okay. Yeah, that's a lot. I want to see if she posts any updates. Oh no. This account has been banned. Oh God, it's all over. Oh no, I wanted to see what the updates were. Son of a biscuit. All right, so potentially the account was banned for different reasons, but that's unfortunate. I kind of want to see if they said anything. Oh, am I getting an update over here? Hold on. Who's in my DMs right now? Okay, that's a it's a very random DM. Oh, what are they banned for? It doesn't say, unfortunately. It doesn't say, but hopefully she got out of there. Oh my lord. Oh, yes. Oh, I completely forgot. I saw the title of this one and I forgot that I wanted to show it to all of you. Okay, hold on. Okay. All right. Yes, here we go. Okay. If you're ready for the next story, write clear in chat. What did I miss? I went to make a warm compress for my eyes. I would like that as well right now, actually. I was right. I was definitely going to develop a headache earlier. It's been coming on kind of strong. And, yeah, I don't know. Bit rough. What does AIO stand for? Oh, somebody actually responded to you in chat. It's Am I Overreacting is what it stands for. Sometimes moods make stupid decision. Oh, mods? Oh, on the, right, on Reddit. Yeah, well, yeah. Not everybody is infallible. Not everybody is perfect. Unlike me. So sometimes they can be in the wrong. Again, unlike me. Anyways. If you stay, you will continually keep getting hurt, and leaving will hurt the same now or later. If you leave with this same, with the earliest signs of things not getting any better, you don't get the continual hurt. That's true. No, OT, drink water. Should I? Hydrate, OT, and take care of yourself. What? Migraine? No, I had a bunch of water before I started to stream today. Friendly reminder to change your passwords. My Reddit got hacked yesterday and a bunch of gross adult fun time stuff was posted and creepy stuff in my DMs. Ugh, that's good advice. Ugh, jeez. All right. Migraine? No, I don't think it's that bad today. No. It's just a bit of a headache. OT, I hate to go, but I'm running out of energy to be awake. Go to sleep. Go to sleep and get out of here. Hi, OT, longtime subscriber. First time live stream. Welcome in. Hi. Okay. All right. If everybody's ready, I'll read the title of the next story. I'll read the title of it. You can see the word woman here, so you know it's going to be good. Or it could be bad. Who knows? Here we go. Oh, no. Okay, yes. Here it is. Get your yours and nors ready. Yours stand for yes overreacting. Nor stands for not overreacting. Am I overreacting? I found a Valentine's Day card to my boyfriend from another woman. Oh, we're going to have to dissect this one together. There's a lot of details in it. Oh my goodness. Saw the update in it. She took the boyfriend's side? What do you mean? On the last story? There was no update because the account was banned. I'd say some of the headaches can be caffeine induced. Well, wouldn't you know that I actually don't have caffeine? Haha! Luckily enough. Also a lack of it. Dang it. Well, maybe I would feel a little bit better if I had a cup of coffee, but I do not at the moment because I started stream instead of making myself a cup of coffee. But I bet if we all prayed to the gods above, we might have a little guest human one drop in with maybe a cup of coffee. Maybe. There we go. Okay, we'll see. We'll see if we get a little guest appearance now. Okay, so the title of this is Am I Overreacting? I found a Valentine's Day card to my boyfriend from another woman. Here we go. Wait, did somebody say maybe you should make coffee? Well, that would mean I'd have to walk away from the stream for like 8 minutes. Can't do that. I can't do that. I gotta do stream stuff right now. What the heck? All right, here we go. Also, thank you very much, everybody who became members today. Can we have just like a flood of LGBT leaves in chat as I read this? A flood of LGBT leaves from everybody who's got a green text name in chat. Whoever gifted, whoever received a gift today, just light it up. Spam it today. Sounds like someone caressing keyboard in OT Studio. Sorry, I was typing. I don't know what that means. OT, what coffee do you drink? I've got a few different bags of coffee out there. A few different bags of coffee beans. You have adoring fans, please? Yeah, exactly. I have adoring fans to please. I gotta be here. All right, here we go. Ryan, 2025. Happy Valentine. Should I do like some sort of sultry voice? Do I have anything handy? Let's see.
Test. Ooh. Test. Ooh. Here it is. Here's my sultry voice. Ryan, 2025. Happy Valentine's. Thank you for my package that I'm so grateful I located. Enjoying my hoodies this winter. Although they took so long to get here, I can't smell you on them. My protein shakes are yummy. ... That rapping though. ... Hope I can convince you to play me music and tattoo me soon. I miss your face and hope I see it soon. XX, I'll be good in the meantime. ... Heart, Caitlin, XX.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I think Hard Tune was on. Maybe that was why. Oh, test.
Oh, there we go. Maybe that would have been a little bit better. Oh, Ryan, happy Valentine's. Thank you for my package that I'm so grateful I located. Enjoying my hoodies this winter. Although they took so long to get here, I can't smell you on them. My protein shakes are yummy. ... That rapping though. ... Hope I can convince you to play me music and tattoo me soon. I miss your face and hope I see it soon. XX, I'll be good in the meantime. ... Heart, Caitlin, XX.
Ooh. Ooh. Wink, wink. Ooh. He is cheating for sure. Ooh, he's definitely cheating, right, gang? Oh. So, as a Christmas gift to this person, he sent her his old hoodies so that she could smell him on his hoodies? Well, they're just friends. But also, she put in a lot of ellipses for just friends. But also, there's a lot going on. What does that rapping mean? Yeah, John, exactly. Okay, let's get some more context here. First time ever posting on Reddit, longtime lurker, he swears they're just friends, that they met over the years of going to a certain metal Christmas festival. Then he... Symphony Orchestra? Trans-Siberian Symphony Orchestra? That's a pretty awesome show, actually. That he sent her the hoodies that he's... Wait, what? Met over a certain Christmas festival. Metal Christmas festival. That he sent her the hoodies that he sprayed with his cologne because she asked. For her and her father, along with a case of protein shakes you can only get at Costco. And apparently there's not one by her. She lives in Florida. There's a lot of Sam's Clubs which have the exact same thing. Sam's Clubs are the thing in America, right? Wait, isn't Costco also in America? I know we have Costco up here, but no Sam's Club. He says this was just a thank you for him sending her those things. I'm just like, you must think I'm an idiot, but I must ask, am I overreacting? I said that this is completely inappropriate and not in any way friend-like on either part. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, her father. Yeah, her dad definitely needs his old hoodies. Her dad needs his old hoodies that smell like his cologne? Are they both trying to date him? Excuse me? I don't believe this for a second. No way. Not a chance. All right, let's see. I'll be good in the meantime is all you need to know. They've been bad together. Oh no. That's the vibe I got from that line too. What vibe? A vibe is when something is implied. Oh, Charlie is gone for the day. Wink. That might be a vibe. She isn't implying anything. She's outright saying it. She's literally sniffing his hoodie, putting sexy words on all in there, and kissing him with the X's on a Valentine's Day card. Do you have to watch them effing in real time in front of you to believe what's happening? Some of y'all are so gullible. Oh, I forgot it was a Valentine's Day card. There's too many things to juggle here. Shape-shifting ace werewolf, thank you for paying rent. Thank you. I'm going after the story, but it was fun as always. Thank you, OT. That's okay. That's okay. You don't have to stay forever. Babe, he went to the store thinking about her, brought the shakes home thinking about her. He wrapped them while thinking about her. He got a box big enough for the shakes and hoodies to all fit in. He walked into his room, grabbed the cologne, knows what she likes, sprayed it on the hoodies. He packaged that stuff up, like sending a personal handwritten card as well. Oh, likely sending a personal handwritten card as well. Drove to the post office, addressed it to her, paid for it. Sending packages isn't cheap. And then sent that stuff off to Florida. She wants him to serenade her and tattoo her. He's clearly talked with her about doing both. He's clearly talked to her about it quite a lot without your knowledge, because nobody goes through all of that effort just to help someone out because they don't have a Costco card. Like, what? There's no way to spin this story where it's not obvious he's into her and vice versa. Men/humans are lazy. Why the F would they go through all of that effort for someone random? Absolutely not. Think about all the times he didn't follow through on stuff with you. Then think about the fact that he did all of that stuff for another woman. Think about the fact that he did all that stuff for another woman and didn't think about you the whole time he was doing it. She can't wait to see him. She'll be good in the meantime. No man is worth doing that level of gymnastics to bend over and view the story through this weird explanation. Absolutely not. He's trash. Time to dump him. Plus, your post-breakup glow is going to be effing phenomenal. He sprayed his cologne. He sprayed on cologne like women would do when their sweethearts were off to war or in prison. Oh my God. Oh dear. I want to see if she wrote anything else in response, like if she gave an update or anything. Update. We have an update. It is so long. It is so long. Oh my God, y'all. It is incredibly long. Are all of you ready for the update? It's like 17 paragraphs. That might be an exaggeration. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No, that's actually pretty close. It's close to that. It's close to 17 paragraphs. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. I don't think my roommate's up yet. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. I'm gonna put you in I'm gonna put you in air jail. Air jail. I'll be right back. Keep yourselves company.
Can I now take over stream? If yes, everyone spam less than 3 for were not returns.
$30 people left because I got a little sip and because I went to go say hi to Human One. Y'all are wild. Oh my God, even more people left. Oh no. All right, is everybody ready for the update? Whoa. Wait, why are people putting compliments in chat? Wait, what are people doing on Twitch right now? What is what is going on? Release you from air jail? Fine. I'll release you from air jail. All right, who's ready for the update? Okay, wow, that's a lot of hearts in chat. Okay, I guess all of you are ready for the update. At least all of you that stayed. Update. I found a Valentine's Day card to my boyfriend from another woman. Like 50 people left. You troublemakers. Okay, here we go. First, I want to say thank you to everyone that took the time to comment and message me on my last post. I ended up blocking comments because some of y'all are harsh AF, and I'm literally just a girl with big feelings. Also, this post is going to be long. Okay, strap in, because I'm going to give some context. My last post was written in haste and under duress, so there's key things that I feel that will affect the story. My boyfriend and I got together last year, made it official in July 2024. In November of last year, I found out I was pregnant. Totally unplanned. We're both a little freaked out, but planned to keep it. The festival that I refer to in the last post was in December. That was when he saw the girl. Okay, now fast forward to January, I had a miscarriage, which sucked. But it gets worse because it didn't fully come out on its own. Sorry if it's TMI. The first week in February, I needed to have surgery to have it removed. Not fun and pretty traumatic. So now we have that timeline. This all went down. I'm going to answer my own question from the last post. I am absolutely not overreacting. Okay. Hang Zoe, or Hung Zoe. Thank you so much for paying rent. Hi. Now on to the update. After much pressing, I got some half-truths out of my boyfriend because originally he had told me that there was no communication, no text between them. He only sent a package to be nice, blah, blah. And I'm going to copy and paste exactly what he wrote me. Okay, so there were texts prior to when the card arrived as friends. They were friendly, but I could sense that there was some flirtation that I allowed myself to receive. There were asks about when the package was shipped, and it was taking a long time, and about it taking long, and that he tracked it and said it had arrived, but it wasn't there. It was left to the wrong apartment, and that she was luckily able to locate it. After I received the card, though, I felt that the exchange had sent the wrong kind of message. I reached out and said thank you for the card, and I appreciated it, the gesture, but I had a girlfriend, and I didn't think that she would be okay with the way that this looked if she read it. Prior to that time, she did not know that I am heavily involved with you because I never mentioned it. After that, I said that I didn't feel like it was appropriate to continue in contact like that out of respect to you, and it stopped there. I deleted everything and just moved forward, having felt like I had handled things appropriately. I should have just told you that yesterday, but I froze and felt so guilty and so ashamed of myself for allowing anything that put you into a position to feel that way, that I could see that it was making you feel. I never want to see you hurting, especially at my hand, and I should have just been honest with you that there were a handful of texts prior to the package arrival. I'm sorry, I was a coward about telling you that yesterday, and I should have. I'm not proud of myself, and I hope you can forgive me. Nothing happened between her and I, and nothing was ever going to. I love you, you are the entire world to me, and there is nothing that I would want to change or come between that. Now, while my pressing was on him, was happening, I had also messaged Caitlin because I found her Instagram because I'm just like, I want the damn truth. I told her who I was, that I found the card and how uncomfortable it made me, and asked what the F happened. And here's her response. Hi, it's fine you messaged me. I also contemplated if I wanted to involve you myself or not, as I hope he has discussions with you, and that you two are able to work it out together. I decided to respond because I have also been in your shoes messaging a girl many years back and did not get a response. I am genuinely sorry this happened and you are in the position that you have to do this. I was very much unaware that you two were dating when I had sent that card, and while at CBR, I don't know what CBR is, Christian Real Music. I have known him since 2021 as friends. No, we did not hook up ever, but yes, this past year at CBR, we were flirty. We were always around friends and family in groups. We were never alone hanging out, nor were we ever touchy. I stayed in a hotel room with my parents. I was grabbing drinks and chatting in a group on the last night. I complimented his hoodie, and he said he would send my dad and I one for Christmas. By the time it came, it was Valentine's Day, so that card. I responded and thanked her for being honest, but then since the stories were so similar, I thought to myself, did they talk and get the story straight before she came back to me? So I asked her that too, and this is what I got. No, I haven't. I do not want to be involved, and genuinely, I do not want to make anything worse. I would have gotten back sooner, but was at work, going into a CPR research class now. But I can try to answer any other questions. I was truly unaware, and I'm sorry it all happened, but he did not cross any red lines or do anything on his end to me. I hope it helps to hear that he did not flirt back in the way I was with him. I should have realized maybe there was a girl. I hope things work out, and I do not wish you and boyfriend, or I do wish you and the boyfriend the best. Appreciate you giving me the benefit of the doubt, by the way. He's got a good one, and he knows it. Sorry, OP. So now y'all know what I know. I've told him that I need some space to figure out what the F I'm doing. And want to hear something funny? I was supposed to move in with him at the beginning of November. I was supposed to give my landlord notice this weekend. That's clearly not happening now. The universe really came through for me. Anyway, that's all I got for now. Please don't murder me in the comments. It's that timeline again. It's that timeline. Okay, my boyfriend and I got together last year, made it official in 2024, in July 2024. In November last year, found out pregnant, unfortunately. January, miscarriage. No, it sucked, got worse, didn't fully, okay. First week in February, I need to have surgery, not fun. Now onto the update. Okay, so what year did he send them? He sent them in 2024, I guess. I'm seeing the dates of when my boyfriend and I got together last year, made it official in July. So is it 2023 to 2024? Or is it 2024 to 2025? Because he sent it for Christmas and didn't arrive till Valentine's Day. So the Valentine's Day card. I don't know. I don't know. Would you trust this person? Pretty sus, but I don't know. Okay, it's after 4 a.m. here. Get out of here if it's 4 a.m. It must have been 2024 Christmas. Card is 2025. Is it? Oh my god, now I gotta do find fields now. 2025. What's the other time? The top of the card is 2025. And the details about the gifts he sent. Okay. Okay, so the card was 2025. So they got in... So hold on. July 2024. Okay. So then they hung out around Christmas of the same year that they were already together when she was going through a bunch of stuff. And then we are making some assumptions about how he behaved based on the card that he received. But that's based on the other person's words, and per the other person's words, said that nothing happened. Valentine's Day 2025. It's from 2025 indeed. Right. Guessing made it official July 2024. The concert happened in December 2024. And the card was V-Day 2025? Maybe, yeah. So then all the stuff happened before they were official, and then eventually got the Valentine's Day card when they were official. Okay. The timeline's weird. Girl, I don't believe any of this BS. Leave that man. When you were pregnant / having miscarriage / having surgery, he was flirting with this girl. He literally purposefully sprayed his cologne on the hoodies to remind her. The fact that he never told you this happened over half a year ago. He also he never mentioned having a girlfriend when he's flirting with this girl and buying her presents, then says it probably won't look good if you saw but never thought about literally buying presents for this girl. She said, it's a lot to take in. I think the timeline of everything is what hurts the most. I was in the most vulnerable state of my life, and he decided to turn everywhere else and not towards me. I know his actions don't determine my worth, but it was such a gut punch. Thank you for this insight. Thank you. I haven't asked. I'm not talking to him for now. Yeah, so I guess it's over. He said he understood? Oh, when she wanted space, he said he understood. Okay. I don't trust him. Me either. Oh man. I mean, we're taking a random card on the face of it as if that's fully representative of the full story, and then ignoring what he says and then ignoring the follow-up from her. So I don't know. I'm honestly still curious AF about what she meant about the rapping. But yeah, like everyone else said, nobody sprays their own personal cologne on hoodies they buy for someone else in a platonic way. I'm still curious about a lot of things. I mean, smart people would have ulterior motives. Not smart people would not have ulterior motives. And I'll tell you what, I've been tricked in the past. I've done things where I've looked back and I've been like, oh, that implies more than I meant to imply. Oh, now I feel like a silly, goofy goober. Oh dear, what have I done? So, I don't know. If we're assuming that this person's intelligent, then he definitely knows what's going on. I'm still curious about a lot of things, but I have come to terms with the fact that I will never know the full truth of what happened. I won't waste my time playing detective or begging for the decency of coming clean for one more second. I'm moving on with closure, and I'm giving myself that what happened happened and my trust is broken. I want to thank you and everyone else who decided to leave a comment, whether it was harsh, hopeful, or just realistic. Truly, I hope I never need to post on Reddit again unless it's something fun. Sorry to hear that. That might be the last thing. Oh, hold on, another post. I shouldn't have laughed at this, but I said in the Austin Powers voice in my head, thanks for the giggle. That was obviously the topics they flirted about last year. And then he said, behave, baby. Which is why she promised she would try to be good in the meantime. I guess. I don't know. We are reading a lot into the messaging here. I don't know. I don't know if there's any cut and dry clean answer here. That sucks. Did something happen? Probably or probably not. We'll never know. Ah, dissatisfying. I wanted a real conclusion to this. I wanted to know. Oh no. Oh dear. But y'all ever done that? Y'all ever accidentally said or done something that ended up being far more flirtatious than you meant, and then like you're in trouble because you didn't understand what was going on because they I don't know. Like I've had long conversations before where I'm like, that's not what who would possibly take it that way? Like, oh, you gave someone a ride home after work? And it's like they said they didn't have a car and it was raining out and it's my coworker and I thought I was doing a nice thing. And they're like, don't you realize that means more than you think it does? And it's like, okay, my bad. I didn't know. That's my bad. Whoopsie. Never gave them a ride home after that. Oh my God. Oh yeah, that's that one. Okay, I've got another one. Yes, all the time. Oh, thank God I'm not alone in this. Hey, OT, I'm not sure if you'll see this, but I loved hanging out and stream, but gotta eat something? Please eat. I just come back to you're in trouble. That's not how I said that, life on low batteries. What are you doing? I have a lot of moments to think about at night where I go, oh no, yeah. Especially like 10 years later, and you're like, oh God, is that what that meant? Oh, shoot. I'm autistic, but I'm also ace and a gay boy, so I just have other difficult situations. Yeah. Difficult social situations, yeah. I've been hit by the wanna watch a movie? Hell yeah, I do. Right? And then you go over to their place and you're watching the movie and they just stare at you the whole time and you're like, why the fudge did you invite me over to watch a movie if you're just gonna stare at me the whole time? And then you go home later and they're like, don't you realize that meant this? And they wanted something. It's like, I just wanted to watch Super 8. I just wanted to watch Super 8, okay? I didn't know that it meant anything. I just wanted to watch the cool film, the E.T. of our generation, Super 8. AOT, I've been watching you since November last year and thankfully caught each YouTube live from the past 2 months. Love your content, keeping awesome sauce. That's really sweet. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Getting a ride from my coworkers because without a car and paying for gas, never imagining us flirting with a coworker. Right? Oh my God. How dare people not imply those things? Listen, I thought people just generally were trying to be nice to each other. I didn't realize nice also came with strings all the time. I thought people would just tell you what they want. But apparently nobody likes that. And if you tell people what you want, then you're like, you're overstepping. You're like, oh, that's way too, what are you doing? But they'll also stare at you the whole time while watching a movie for 2 hours. Ah. With my ex, they put their arm around my shoulder and I said out loud, I'm very confused now. That's valid. Oh God, I've done that. I don't like that. Oh my God. The one time someone was like joking, was like, I bet my whole arm could fit around you. And I was like, haha, probably not. You've got short arms. And then and then it didn't, it didn't fit. They were like trying. I'm like, haha, see, it didn't fit. And then we watched the rest of the movie in the theater in silence. And then we didn't hang out again after that. And I was like, years later, where I realized, wait a minute. Oh no. Why didn't you just say something? That was so sick. Oh God, I feel myself blushing now. I don't like that. Okay, everyone write clear in chat. Everyone write clear. We're moving on to the next story. Oh my God. Don't laugh at that. Shut the front door. We're moving on. We're moving on. No more. No more, no more, no more. Well, stuff only means something if you mean it to mean that. And sometimes it doesn't tell me what they want and then not my problem. I don't know, but it is still somehow your problem, especially when everybody else on the outside of the situation can tell what it means. But like, never can you on the inside of the situation know what that means. I don't know. I've been texting with people who were asking what I was doing, and I was like chilling in my couch with my dog, and they were asking what I was wearing, and I was like, flannel? Like, are they worried about my comfort for temperature? Like, oh, are you chilly? I'm not chilly. I'm wearing a lot of clothes. I'm wearing the most clothes I've ever worn in my life. And they're like, oh, okay. Years later, you're like, oh, they wanted something. Oh, dear. OT, you probably won't see this lol, but I've been watching your videos for years. You've been such a safe space for me, and I've missed your videos. This is my first time catching a live. I'm making videos again. I don't know if you've noticed that. There's actually several new videos on the channel. Ha 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 ha. Including one with Alice, a wonderful content creator. And OT, you're not alone. I am oblivious, totally oblivious to these things that apparently the entire world is in on. Yeah. So OT, whenever you say I'm putting you in air jail. Okay, here we go. Air jail. Oh, wait, I gotta go. Oh, I can't do it right now. The button's not geared that way. So T, whenever you say I'm putting you in air gel, my husband was hearing that you're putting us all in aerogel. Oh, that's cool. Aerogel is a weird substance. Hey OT, want to know a fun fact? Owls don't have eyeballs. They have eye tubes. That is true. And they cannot turn their eyes because they're not balls. And so they have to turn their entire head. OT, you need to laugh about that. That'll make you feel way better. I will never laugh about that. I will feel awkward forever. Seeing OT make new videos makes me so happy, to be honest. I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that. I'm really glad. It's nice to be back. I missed all of you. We want uppies? Okay, hold on. The title of the next post is Get Your Yours and Nors Ready. Roommate has been acting really weird. Am I overreacting? Roommate has been acting really weird. ... Am I overreacting? I'm late. I guess OT the notifications while on auditions thought it was a regular video so I could watch it when I got home. Oh! It delayed the noties? That's okay. It does that sometimes for live streams. I try not to feel too bothered by it. What kind of weird? Let's see. Roommate has been acting really weird. ... Am I overreacting? Question mark. Let's find out. Yours and Nors. Interesting. Split across the board. All right. Time for the context. They are coming! They are coming! What do you mean? Who's coming? Your parents? Do not go outside. Wait until I say. Okay. ... I'm not sure what you're talking about. Just please listen and stay in the house. All right. I'll stay inside. Warning! They are on their way! Don't go outside! Is that meant to be a siren? Okay. A skull. Stay inside. They are coming. Is it the rapture? Are we doing the rapture? Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, there's my mouse. Found it. Okay. All right, context time. There we go. He sent these weird texts, and when I went into the kitchen to get something to drink, I found these drawings on the counter. He really doesn't want me to go outside. The cameras haven't picked up anything out there, question mark. He's been acting kind of off for a couple months now, but it's definitely escalated, I think. I'm not sure what to do. There needs to be some kind of intervention, I think. Someone needs to be contacted. Potentially psychotic break. Yeah, if he's not just pranking OP, this is probably the answer. Extreme paranoia is not good, and he might need actual help ASAP. Are you familiar with the roommate's parents? Can you reach out to them for help? This might be a psychotic episode. I'm not a doctor, but their parents might be the best call. They might know if there is a history of this behavior or possibly a medication change. Yeah, this wasn't fun. This might actually be serious. How old is he? Could be having a psychotic break. They tend to show up in one's early to mid-20s. Oh, dear. Paluli, thank you for the $5. I have discovered a lot about myself recently. The years following your channel has helped a lot. Very much appreciate you and your positivity. I love it when all of you make flags in the chat with little hearts. That's really sweet. Update. Roommate went to the hospital last night. He was extremely dehydrated and hadn't taken his medicine for several days. I didn't know he was on this kind of medication before this morning. I called for a wellness check last night, and they sent out an officer who called for an ambulance. He fully believed there was going to be a purge-style attack on our apartment complex. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm glad that he got the help. Holy heck, so not overreacting. Maybe even underreact. Okay, deleted, the OP deleted their account. So we don't have any other updates. Oh my goodness. I don't know what that is. What is that? A rabbit hole? What's this rabbit hole? Okay, no, I don't want to get sucked into a rabbit hole right now. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Okay, yep. Glad there was an update. Glad there was an update. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. The next one might actually be crime. Next one might actually be crime. Okay, I think we might need some clears in chat. I read the title. OT, I need to let you know that all my good spoons are dirty, but I'm being very brave and eating with a big bad spoon for sustenance. I love big spoons, but only if they're the right big spoons. Like, they just have to be heavy spoons. Some little troublemaker decided to send me spoons, and they thought it was such a funny idea. They sent me gold spoons, but look how thin they are. Look how exceptionally thin and lightweight they are. Ah, they're better than some of the lightweight ones that I have, but oh, why did you send me spoons? They're so sweet. I don't know who did it. I don't know if anybody's going to cop to it either. God dang troublemakers. Like actual crime? No, I think this might actually be crime. Should we dodge reading about crime, actually? You know what? Maybe I'll make the executive decision of not making us read about crime. Is everybody okay with that? Maybe I'll do that. I just realized nobody's forcing me to do this. I could just straight up dodge that one. Okay, that looks good. It was all text, though. That one has a hate symbol. I don't think you can have any stream, so I don't think I can do that one. Okay. Oh no, another bad boyfriend post? Let's do that one instead. Okay, here we go. Whew. But you like true crime? I don't know, friend. I don't know. Friend makes me feel, crime makes me feel a little sad. So I don't really want to, I don't know. Maybe at the end, I guess, but I don't know. Like, do you want me to read the title and all of you can tell me? Because, like, I'll read the title to you. Oh, it's really long, too. Okay. All right, I'll read the title, but we're going to move on to something else, okay? So the title of the one that I did not want to read was, Am I Overreacting? Girlfriend put Viagra in my drink without telling me. I'm going to skip that one. I'm going to skip that one. We're going to do another one. Just got done with homework? Hell yeah. Depends on the crime? Yeah, I don't know. OT distracted me, and I missed an entire corner of my crochet. No! Oh, no. Skip? Yeah, skip. Exactly. Yeah, I don't want to do that one. That's just straight up crime. No, thank you. Put a 1 in chat if you'd be down to watch me on Twitch after this. All right, the next story title is Am I overreacting for being mad my boyfriend stayed the night at another woman's apartment just because she has a cold or the flu? Am I overreacting for being mad my boyfriend stayed the night at another woman's apartment just because she has a cold or flu? Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, terrible boyfriends. Let's go. I have no Twitch account? Make one! I do not have a Twitch? Make one! Look at all the people that don't have Twitch accounts. Do you know how many creators are actually on Twitch? Do you know how many YouTubers are? Whoever likes Yuko. Did you know Yuko is on Twitch? Don't follow for me. Follow for Yuko. All right, here we go. Am I overreacting for being mad my boyfriend stayed the night at another woman's apartment just because she has a cold or the flu? Now, from my side, because I'm, you know, the gullible idiot that I am, I probably would stay over at a coworker's house just to make sure they're okay if they're feeling like really crummy and really bad, and I can provide some help just by being around. You know? But that's just me. And then in the morning, everybody would be like, whoa, I heard that you spent the night. And it's like, I don't, what? They were sick. What do you, nothing would actually happen. They were sick. What do you think, we're going to make out while they're sick? No. Oh dear. I don't even understand what a Twitch is. It's a live streaming platform where people live stream. It's a good time. We play games over there and stuff. Watching some TV there today on my side. You want to watch some Halloween stuff? We'll probably do that today. Depends on who the woman is, how well he knows her. True. Yeah. Okay. Let's find out how sick she is. Get your yours and nors locked in now, everybody. All right, here we go. Full screen. I love that video. Also, Stacy is really sick with this flu. I'm going to stay the night. What do you mean? Does she need to go to the hospital? What are her symptoms? Sneezing, stuffy nose, runny nose, sore throat, cough, etc. What's her temperature? Is she sweating? Is she having trouble breathing? Normal temperature. She's sweating from that steam thing and all the layers. No trouble breathing. Oh, no. Oh, no. I bully OT on Twitch? That's true. You do, actually. All right. Babe, no fever? That sounds like it's just a cold. What are you even doing for her? Why do you need to stay over? Taking care of her. Message her or video chat with her since you have so many questions. I'm going to video chat with her. Talk to you in a bit. Okay. Well, at least they said ahead of time. They said exactly what they're doing and where they're staying and why, and that they're just trying to help out. So do we think that this is someone doing something nefarious, or they might just be a goofy goober? Oh, no. Who is Stacy, the boyfriend? It just says another woman's apartment. Okay, here we go. For context, here we go. I'm 27F, currently living in another state. My boyfriend, 27M, has made friends with my friends, including Stacy, 35F. Last night, I got a suspicious message after this exchange, after wanting my boyfriend to watch a funny TikTok video. Stacy is a young, healthy, and fit woman, so I wouldn't think a cold or flu would put her in that much danger that she needs someone to stay with her. When Stacy and I video chatted, she actually looked sick. Her nose is red, chapped, and swollen. She was sneezing and sniffing, but she didn't cough once. Her breathing was fine. She looked sweaty, but not feverish. She was even smiling. This morning, I video chatted my boyfriend, and he did indeed stay at Stacy's. Stacy still had her red nose, and she was sneezing, but she was walking around in regular pajamas. I feel like I shouldn't even have to tell them how mad this all makes me. Am I overreacting? If it was me, I wouldn't even think anything of it. I wouldn't be like, I'm gonna judge whether or not she's sick enough after she's had a few hours to recover. She smiled? Oh my God, I cannot believe that she smiled. That means she's not really sick and she's not dying in the hospital, so why would you stay with her? I don't know. I think it's okay to look out for your community and look out for the people in your social circles. It's fine to look out for each other. It's fine to want to be there so you can make someone soup in the morning so that way it's a little, just making their recovery a little bit easier. Could it be that the boyfriend is a bit on the spectrum and he's just trying to be a good person to a friend? Well, it's exactly what I would do, so... you tell me, I guess. I don't know. Oh, okay. Okay. Girl, that's your friend? I know, right? Why would he even touch someone with a cold? Yeah, she's sick. She's sick and she's not feeling well. And she apparently, for what her story is, she doesn't look like she's feeling well either. So I don't know. What's she thinking that, oh, she got that red nose from smooching all night? I don't think so. Not overreacting. That stuff is insane to me. Is it? Honestly, it kind of looks like the boyfriend is trying to blow up his relationship. Like he just stopped caring and decided to move on to this. What? OP needs to tell her boyfriend that she'll be sleeping over at a guy's place because he's coughing to take care of him. See, her boyfriend overreacts. I'd be like, okay, Opie's doing okay. I trust you because we're in a relationship and I trust you and you trust me and I trust that you're using your best judgment. And if you need to stay the night over at that person's house, yeah, I hope they're okay. Text me in the morning. Let me know how it goes. What? Huh? He'd lose it and probably jump to calling her names. What? And him get... Okay, there's so, oh my goodness, there's so many assumptions made here. Weird behavior. I get a care package or something, but staying overnight for the sniffles, your boyfriend trying to, oh God. He's already doing Stacy? Oh God. Makes no sense for him to stay. Very stupid. I would assume they're hooking up. As soon as I saw no trouble breathing, that's where my mind went. They're not even trying to pretend that she's seriously ill. A head cold has never stopped me from having adult fun time. I couldn't expect one to stop her. That's weird. It would stop me. I would not be in the mood at all. Oh no. You asked the very reasonable question if she needed to go to the hospital or had a fever. Also, why would a 35-year-old woman want some dude staying the night at her place unless she was very comfortable with the idea of him being there overnight? You would think her not feeling well would make her not want him there. I don't know what their deal is, even though we have been over her apartment dozens of times. It's still weird. Okay, so they've been friends for a lot of time. They've been over tons of times. So this is his friend too, I guess, but her friend primarily. It's still weird that they're so comfortable with each other. When I was single, I couldn't imagine a platonic guy staying over just because I have a cold, unless we would want to change the platonic part. Oh, there's so many assumptions here. What? He's not your boyfriend and she's not your friend. They're both playing in your face. What? What? She looks sweaty but not feverish. She was even smiling, I'll bet. Oh my God. What is happening? Are we all so pessimistic? If you allow this, you will start blurring the types of boundaries in your relationship. This is absolutely not okay or normal. Oh my goodness. Dump both of them. They're sleeping together. Even if they weren't, both of them are bad people. No decent friend would think it's okay to have the partner of their friend staying over for no reason on their own. And no decent... Do people not have sleepovers anymore? Have any of you not just like stayed up really late, having like snack time and watching movies like horror movies and then been like, I am really tired, I'm a little too tired to drive home, and they're like, oh, that's cool, just chill on the couch, I'm feeling sick anyways, and then you have to date your partner, hey, I'm staying over, watch movies late, they're kind of sick anyways, and I'll just check in with you in the morning. Is it okay to have friends? Like, do we have to break? I know my usual thing is I tell everybody to break up over everything, but good Lord, do we actually need people to break up over everything, every little thing? Do people not have sleepovers? Do people actually have friends? Even if they were both terrible people, no decent friend would think it's okay for the partner to stay over for no reason of their own. No decent partner to stay over to their partner's friend's house for no reason of their own, especially not after the partner's made it clear that this isn't okay with them. Okay, but that was made clear afterwards. They've both made it clear they don't value your trust or respect you. What? He legitimately straight up said, yo, like, give her a ring if you've got a bunch of questions here. Like, let's make sure that, you know, you don't feel uncomfortable or anything. Like, what? Also, Stacy is sick with the flu. I'm going to stay the night. That was it. Stuffy. Yeah, he was just updating. He was already hanging out there. Who cares? Dump your friend by telling her a vague excuse about how you've outgrown her selfish and manipulative behavior and won't be speaking with her again, and then block her number. Don't respond to any calls or questions from her. Leave it a few days and then dump your boyfriend by telling him an equally vague excuse about how you're not satisfied or happy with him anymore and don't see it getting any better. Don't elaborate on it or answer any questions he asks, and block his number too. They gave you the kind of bare minimum effort and no respect, so you're dumping is... What the fudge is happening right now? Has anybody ever made a friend? It's fine. It's her mom you need to be worried about. Oh, is her name Stacy? I didn't even clock that. Stacy's mom has got it going on. Stacy, can't you see? You're just not the girl for me. Do you know that song came out so long ago that the lead singer's actually passed away from old age? Babe, one of your friends has a cold. I better go stay with her to, you know, get her soup and stuff. Yeah, right? Isn't that what you would do? He'll be taking her temperature with his... Okay, all right now. My house is on fire. Should I stay inside? Kind of question. What? What? Okay, I'm so sorry. Can we have the yours and Nora's confirm whether or not I've completely lost my mind? Is it yes overreacting or not overreacting? Do they actually need to break up? Because if this was me in this situation, this is absolutely a yes overreacting situation. I'm probably going to look after my friends. Even if and especially if it's like a mutual friend, then you already know that nothing's going to go on, right? Neurotypicals are weird. They're always assuming something's going on. Why do they think they're playing 5-dimensional chess when all of the 5-dimensional chess that they're playing is just... They're so weird. I dropped something? I dropped my spare headphones. All right, hold on. I want to see if she... Oh my goodness. How is it every single account? How every time? Okay, so everybody is saying yes overreacting. I don't know if I have a single not overreacting in there. Yeah, all of you are saying yes, this person is... Oh, wait, hold on. A couple of you are saying not overreacting. Okay, I gotcha. But yeah, I don't know, friends. I don't know. If this was me, I would still do it. Yes, my mom is awesome. Please continue to sing. We have a Stacy in the chat. Thank you, Stacy. That was a silly message. I appreciate you. I don't know, friends. I don't know. That's a weird one. Okay. All right. Oh my God. Overreacting? I think so. Should we go to the next story? Should we all write clear and go on to the next one? Clear. Just wipe away, clear everything, and I'll read the new title. Get myself another cheeky little drink. Oh yeah. It's just water. I do think the boyfriend kind of... What? Hold on. I do think the boyfriend was kind of sharp in his text, but honestly, this is probably an ongoing problem. Is it, though? Is it? It seemed like it was the first... And from her presentation of it, she would have mentioned it if it had come up previously, and I did not read that in her portion. And when you say that his texts were kind of sharp, do you mean that maybe, like, he doesn't read good social cues, so he was just responding with very factual, punctual information? Because I gotta tell you, the majority of people here are probably gonna communicate that way. Whoops. Oh, you didn't communicate well. Yeah, did you know that that's a disability? OT's drinking beer on stream. It's not beer, it's water. It's water with 0 grams of anything. It's literally just water. If OP had told her boyfriend and friend she was uncomfortable with it before it happened, I would say not overreacting. Exactly. But there's no communication? Exactly. Yes. Did we get confirmation that he's autistic? I was only half listening, Lamau. Do we ever get confirmation? Okay, we kind of have to interpret from what's happening. And I don't think that siding on always the side of assuming nefarious intent is always the way to go. Because I didn't read any of that from that. That person was just like, yo, I'm going to hang out with a sick friend because they're sick. It'll make them feel better, less alone. Don't you feel crummy if you're all alone at home and sick? Like, I've legitimately had to call the ambulance for myself, living alone, completely alone, not having anyone I could reach out to. And it was really isolating. Imagine having someone there looking after you. Wouldn't that make you feel so loved and cared for? Oh my goodness. Doesn't mean they're hooking up. I would feel gross if I tried to hook up with someone while I was sick. No, thank you. They have bags of milk in Canada. That's true. I had a friend who was trying to get all their calories from seltzer. Wow, what? How many calories is seltzer? Thank you for the update. Okay. All right. The title of the next story is... Wait, did everybody write clear? Hold on, let me scroll them in chat. Yeah, you did. Someone wrote translucent, though. Then somebody else said autism struck. Okay. Am I overreacting for leaving my girlfriend's family dinner after what her dad said? Go ahead and throw your yours and nors in chat here. Yours and nors. This is why OT has so many roommates. That's true. I have this many roommates now, so I'll never feel alone. You ever think about it like that? Am I overreacting for leaving my girlfriend's family dinner after what her dad said? Well, let's find out. I'm going to wait till everybody has a chance to write their yours and nors and lock it in. Oh, wow, OT saw my comment. Did you know that I read everything that flies by in chat? I've got one eye locked on chat and one eye locked on the story at all times. Except I only have one eye. So I just read really quickly. All right. Are we ready? Here we go. Am I overreacting for leaving my girlfriend's family dinner after what her dad said? My girlfriend, 27, invited me, 28M, to a family dinner to finally meet her parents. We've been together for almost a year, so I wanted to make a good impression. Dinner started out fine until her dad started asking me about my job. I work in IT, and while it pays well, it's not some high-status career. After a few questions, he smirked and said, "So basically you just sit behind a computer all day. Not exactly the kind of guy I imagined for my daughter." Oh my god. Oh my god. I bet OT is too distracted to read this message. Also, I saw that, by the way. OT's reading chat was third eye. That's true. Listen, everybody. I am reading your messages, okay? But here's the thing. Did I say what kind of job he was? Yeah, he works in IT. Okay. Okay. He works in IT. What does he think the world runs on? Like, oh, okay, you're not the guy that cuts down trees, but what about the guy that runs all of the logistics, ensuring that all of the logs can leave where the logging area is, making sure that they're not over logging an area, and actually sending it over to the correct locations that are going to sell it? Oh, I think I already saw this already. Okay, cool. Cool story. Like, what do they think actually runs the world? When Windows had a global update, how much of the world shut down? Pretty much all of it. Airplanes couldn't fly. The banks couldn't operate. Nobody could buy anything from stores. Listen, friends. Listen. The whole world runs on technology now. There's no way you can look down on somebody for working in an office. He's just like, oh, you don't work out all day? Well, I was expecting a big, buff, manly man who gets sweaty all day with big muscles would be with my daughter. Oh, the only person I want with my daughter is a big, strong man, you know? Someone I would imagine in my brain. Just a good-looking young man, you know? Like, okay, Dad. All right. Not the kind of guy I'd imagine for my daughter. Everyone kind of laughed awkwardly. I tried to brush it off with a joke, but then he added, maybe someday you'll get a real job so you can actually support a family. I felt my stomach drop. My girlfriend just said, Dad, but didn't defend me beyond that. I quietly excused myself, said I wasn't feeling well, and left. Later that night, my girlfriend texted me saying I embarrassed her by walking out and that I should just let it go because her dad was only teasing. Honestly felt disrespected and don't think I overreacted, but now she's acting cold and says I owe her family an apology. Reddit, am I overreacting? Of course this family will expect an apology from you because you didn't accept the way that they wanted to treat you without pushing back. There are consequences to someone kind of BSing you at your face to your face. And one of them is that you don't have to be at their dinner. Now, I think the better course of action wouldn't have been to slide out quietly. It would have been saying, you know what? I appreciate your perspective, but in my personal life, in my professional life, or even in a social situation, I don't put up with that kind of behavior. I don't appreciate this disrespect. And if that's how you'd appreciate, if that's how you want to approach the situation and approach me as an individual, then I don't think that this dinner is for myself. And with that, I will excuse myself. I appreciate you all. I hope you have a good evening. Boom, done. Walk out. Mic drop moment. Mic drop. But again, that's just me policing how they walked out. I think walking out and leaving is fine. That's fine. I don't care. I don't care. The girlfriend obviously grew up in that environment, and her saying dad and not pushing back more, that's a little weird. That kind of tells me that she knew exactly what they were doing, but then got gaslit by the parents afterwards into thinking that it was only teasing. Yike-a-roonies. Yikes. Anyways. You deserve a partner who values you enough to stand up for you. I would explain that maybe in the past he's always acted this way, and although she may see it as teasing, that you don't appreciate being talked to that way, having your career be minimized. Tell her that it was disrespectful, and if she would like this relationship to continue down the same path, that you would like an apology. Yeah. Apology from the dad. I don't know if you're necessarily going to get one out of her. She grew up in this environment. She's just reflecting what the home environment is. It's not really all on her. I think the dad needs to suck it up and apologize. Still should have clapped back. I think the only way that that dad would have respected him, though, is to have pushed back, unfortunately. So by him walking out, I think he's kind of doomed this to end up being a broken up relationship, because he's only going to be belittling their partnership from this point out. Because every time they're going to get together for a dinner, every time it's the Thanksgiving or Christmas, he's going to say, now you're not going to walk out on this dinner, are you? I'm only kidding. I know you're softy. Listen, I know you've got a good job, but we just like to make jokes in this family. And listen, if my sense of humor is too much for you, then maybe this isn't the right space for you. I know how your generation is all soft these days. But listen, okay, try not to walk out on this one, because we actually made enough food for everybody, and if you don't eat, that means food's going to be left over, and that's incredibly disrespectful to those who spent all day in the kitchen working on it. So you're not going to leave this time, are you? That's what I thought. That's the kind of guy this dad is. Yikes. Not overreacting. She just proved that her family is toxic and she's too cowardly to do anything about it. I'd bail on this relationship. The fact that she scolded you for leaving due to his horrible behavior is something else. You don't understand, though. He was joking. No, her father was being I can't say that. Her dad put him in a box with no exits. If he stayed at the restaurant and just let him talk. Oh, it was a restaurant? I thought it was cooked at home. It's just a restaurant? Family dinner to meet her parents. Oh, it was the first time he met them, too. We've been together for almost a year, so I want to make a good impression. Dinner started out fine. I think it's a home dinner. I don't think it's a restaurant. I don't see restaurant in there. If you stay to the restaurant and just let him talk S about you, you'd be looked at as cowardly. If you stayed at the table and gave the same condescending attitude back to her father, his girlfriend would have said OP is the issue. If he leaves the dinner, then he is the snowflake who can't take a joke. Extreme, but since it's an option, challenge her father to a duel at high noon, because bonus points if you all cleared a spot in the living room that night. When OP lays him out, take his dentures as a trophy. Number 5, this is the one I went with. First time I met the woman's parents, I was getting raked over the coals like I was some sort of vagabond that offends them just to be breathing the same air. I looked at my girlfriend and asked, hey, you gonna run some interference here? We talked about it prior day and said we would have each other's backs when it came to our own family. You deal with your family, I'll get mine. But yeah, OP should be more mad right off. Complete not overreacting. I don't think it was at a restaurant. He said family dinner, which sounds like family home. Dad's turf, not neutral grounds. Makes your arguments even stronger. Yeah. Dad's the host. He should be making the guests feel welcome. Boxed and no exits, yeah. Yep. Narcissists love insulting people on home turf. I wouldn't be surprised if the dad is strong on that spectrum. Yeah, they do it on home turf, so that way they kind of have to tough it out and accept it. Yep. It makes them feel like they have full reign to behave any way that they want without any accountability. Yuck. Disgusting. Yuck. Breakup. No, I think she can be saved. Sword duel? Absolutely. Touch tips at dawn. I don't know. I think not overreacting. I think it was the right choice to leave. I think the exit could have been cleaner, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, my friends? Yep, violation of the rules of hospitality. The dad is in the severe wrong in most cultures. I mean, this sounds very American though, doesn't it? Trying to puff out your chest and act like the big, strong, manly man. I don't know, friends. I don't know. Toxic masculinity here. I think not overreacting. I think we can move on to the next story. So they can go, you came into my house. I know, right? You came into my house, or you're doing this in my home, or under my roof. We have these rules. Of course, they're begging for an excuse to behave like that. Well, maybe when you can afford a house one day, you can treat your guests how you like. But in my home, yeah. All right, everybody write clear. We're going to do the next story. Should have faked a medical emergency instead? No, I don't think so. Dad could also be insecure since he doesn't get computers. I think it's kind of in that older generation. Like, this is someone who, when I was a kid, would have been 50. So I'd be surprised if they weren't like 70 with a pretty young daughter at this point. I think that's kind of how it rubs off. Because, like, being someone who's anti-tech in this day and age is very weird. But growing up, it was a pretty popular thing where people just mocked individuals who went on computers. That's why all of the weird kids gravitated towards the internet, and they were the first people on YouTube, the first people on Tumblr. All of the weird, socially awkward, introverted people just blew up all of the platforms. And then all of the cool people were like, I can make money off of this. Yeah, let's go onto their platforms. Let's ruin all the uniqueness. Let's run ads all the time. Let's put everything. Let's put up every barrier of entry we can think of. Notable lack of opacity. Time for head home. Opaque? Why are we saying? Oh, I see. You're saying clear. Okay. I'm sorry. Next title is, am I overreacting? My boyfriend flipped out that my 12-year-old lets me see him in the bath. Am I overreacting? My boyfriend flipped out that my 12-year-old lets me see him in the bath. I mean, I think flipped out's a little strong. I'm not going to judge anybody's parenting. But, like, I don't know. 12 is kind of that cusp age where it's like, they're getting old enough that you should have broken off that kind of contact. But also, in different cultures, like in Japan, like if they go to an onsen or something, they all bathe without clothes on. So again, it really depends on where this is taking place, what their background is, and what their family culture is. So right off the jump, I'm not immediately going to judge that. That's just like if somebody's not going to be... Okay, here we go. Okay. I've read a sentence. Okay, I think we're okay. Yes, exactly. What? No, I think somebody misunderstood me in chat. Culturally dependent? Yeah. 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 Finland is fine. Don't know about other places. Yeah, any place where it's like, they do a lot of, steaming. Where they, they've got a good steam culture as well. It's just not, like, nudity is only weird pretty much in North America and, like, some of the West. I don't know. Some places are really weird about it. Anyways. Oh, no, I don't think it's that, John. No. I think it's that... Okay, hold on. Let me read the story. We'll figure out if they're overreacting. Okay. My 12-year-old son hasn't hit puberty yet and is still very childlike. Always give him privacy when he asks for it. He gets dressed in his room, and neither me or his older sister go around in no/scant clothing on. However, sometimes when he's in the bath, he will call me into the bathroom to talk about something. The other day, my boyfriend saw me go in to talk to him and flipped out on me, saying it was nasty, weird, inappropriate, and basically treated me like I was doing something dirty and horrible. My argument has been that if my son's comfortable with me seeing him in the bath at this point in his development, then it isn't an issue. And of course, I would never go into the bathroom unless uninvited, if he was in there. My daughter was about 11 when she stopped wanting me to come into the bathroom with her, and I respected that immediately. I have also once had a discreet wee in front of my son when I was absolutely bursting and he wouldn't get out of the bath. On this occasion, he had already... I mean, if you have a one-bathroom household, that's not uncommon. On this occasion, he had already asked me to go into the bathroom to talk to him. Nothing was showing, and he turned his face to the wall. Obviously, I didn't do it for the fun of it. I thought my bladder was going to explode. My boyfriend says these are not healthy boundaries, and I need to teach my son it's wrong, even if he doesn't feel uncomfortable, and I'm setting unhealthy habits for later in life. I'm autistic, so sometimes I do struggle with boundaries, but on this occasion, I can understand why my boyfriend has a different opinion. But I don't think I did anything that horrible. Who is overreacting here? Have I been inappropriate without realizing? Throwaway account because I don't want this to be on my main. I feel quite embarrassed and horrified and confused that I have to ask this on Reddit. Has nobody been poor? Like, my God, has anybody grown up with a singular bathroom before? In a household with a bunch of people where everybody needs to use the bathroom and you're just like coming and going. You're just going in and you're doing your business. The other person's going in and doing their business and it's whatever. It sounds like they have just a healthier relationship where they're just like communicating with each other. That seems okay. Plus, he's quite young. And also, if she's on the spectrum, guess who else might be? Guess who else might be? My goodness. To police that is kind of weird. To assume that something is going on is extremely weird. I just don't care. It was not something that I'd be comfortable with, but it's not something that I would judge in somebody else either. Because like when I was younger, oh my God. Singular bathroom, a lot of people. That was just not uncommon. Now I live in my own place. I would think it's very weird if somebody walked in on me. I don't care. I agree with OT. Hell yeah. Boyfriend weird. Let's go. All right. Let's see what the comments are. This is such a non-issue. Yeah. Like the son was just like, hey mom, can I talk with you about something? How many young kids are actually communicating with their parents that openly? That's such a healthy relationship, especially if the kid's in a bubble bath or whatever. He enjoys a bath. He's just like, hey mom, I'm comfortable right now. Can we talk about something? That's amazing. I think a lot of parents would aspire to have that kind of comfortability with their kid. Oh my God. This is actually healthy. You're respecting his boundaries, but also showing him that bodies are just that, bodies. They're not something inherently sexual. You're not gawking at him or anything like that, just chatting. Or like you said, sometimes you got to go now. And if he was okay with that, whatever. Once he asks you to stop coming in, of course, respect the boundary, but it sounds like you're already doing that. This is solid parenting, in my opinion. And like the kid's a late bloomer, so you know, whatever. Some kids don't do it until they don't hit it until like their early teens. My goodness. As a Nordic, this is a bit hard for me to grasp. There was a phase, which is fine, when I was like 16 and didn't want to use the sauna at the same time as my dad, but after I got older, I was okay with it again. We're just different about these things, I guess. But at 12, I still had my dad come scrub my back, and now at over 40, I go to common sauna with strangers sometimes. This is interesting. Thanks for sharing. Do you guys use the sauna naked, or are you partly clothed? I do think British society has a lot of repressed shame around nudity. They're in Britain. Oh, no. I should have done a trigger warning. Sorry, everybody. Trigger warning, British people. Oh, no. Butt naked is the standard, but nobody will think badly, except maybe some really old people, perhaps, if you wear a towel. But swimwear is such a bit frowned upon in the sauna. Oh, okay. Not Nordic, but my guess would be the towels are pretty much guaranteed to be cleaner. Yes, exactly. That's true. Yeah. All right. Close that. Okay. I'm near 40, and my mom saw me full frontal just yesterday when she was helping me change the bandage on my butt after I had surgery. Point is, you're his mom. Who cares? As long as it's appropriate in context, and he wasn't objecting, there is nothing... This is a nothing issue. Provide your boyfriend a glass of water and one chill pill. He is overreacting. I'm a mom with a boy of similar age. Nothing is wrong with what you're doing. You're his mom, and he's a child. You respect his boundaries. It will be obvious when he's suddenly conscious and doesn't want you around when he's in the bath. Yeah, exactly. Who cares? Oh my God, such a non-issue. Massive overreaction from the boyfriend. Not the British. I am British. Sorry for triggering everyone. No! Oh no! Oh God! Well, I mean, even one substantial portion of my heritage as well. So, oh God, I'm part of the problem. Wait, what? Comfortable swimwear with a furry twist? No, thank you. Don't advertise furry stuff to me on Reddit. Reddit, how dare you? If it was a person posting something, that's one thing, but it was just an advertisement. No, thank you. Wait, more. Okay, listen. Listen, listen. This has nothing to do. This has nothing to do with my search habits, okay, everybody? This has nothing to do with me. All right, that's nothing. That's not to do with. Okay, that's okay. Something about this subreddit. Something about this specific subreddit. Okay, where's the other one? Something about this specific subreddit that is trying to advertise furry furry stuff to me. Okay. Listen, I'm not guilty. I'm not guilty here. I'm not. So what do you mean, sure, OT? Hey, now. Hey. Oh, my God. Can you imagine what gets recommended to me after I look up all of the memes for videos to make for all of you? Another one? Oh, my God. There's so many furry stuffs here. Oh, my goodness. Can't read that one. Am I overreacting by breaking up with my boyfriend? Oh my goodness. I think this is an update to a story that we read earlier. Oh my goodness. Do we want the update? I think so. Stop judging the furry advertisements that got recommended. OT, I'll pay for it if you do another video with Alice. I don't need any of you to get me furry stuff, okay? Stop. Welcome to the furry community, OT. I'm already friends with so many furries. Oh my God. OT sacrificing his algorithm for entertainment? Yes, absolutely. Oh my God. Absolutely. Here's the thing though. If y'all ever use TikTok, you know what happens when you scroll through TikTok and you like a bunch of stuff so that you can cover stuff in videos, especially when it's like extremely toxic content? Oh, cool. Oh, is today Sunday? Oh no, I missed my friend's stream. Oh no. Oh no, I didn't mean to. Oh no. Oh no, I meant to. Oh. Oh, that's annoying. They just ended 11 minutes ago. Oh, heck. Oh, butts. Oh, darn it. Anyways, if y'all are trying to attribute any of that to a different creator, no. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. I was making content long before I met other people. Sillies. All right, here's the title of the next post. Are you ready? Update. Am I overreacting by breaking up with my boyfriend? And I'll tell you what. He saw the post, and then underneath it, the text message says, care to explain, lol? Oh my God. Oh my God. I wouldn't be surprised if OT was a handler. Does that apply to furries the same way that it applies to pets? Where like that's if you own a pet? Where you hold a leash for a pet? Oh dear. Is that what it is? Is that upcoming? No. Am I overreacting by breaking up with my boyfriend? Here we go. Lock your yours and nors in now. From the overreacting community on Reddit, care to explain, lol? I also feel uncomfortable that you aired a relationship for millions of people to see online. The truth of the matter is, our relationship is between us, not the thousands of people that commented saying that you should break up with me or that I should break up with you. I love you, you love me, we communicate and we move on in our relationship. If I didn't care... Oh wait, so Blank sent me this? Okay, yeah, like you didn't find it yourself. Between us, not move on a relationship. If I didn't care, I wouldn't have gotten so upset. I understand your perspective, and I don't fault you for not understanding men. This is the one where she went to the party, and the boyfriend yelled at her, at the guy at the party for flirting with her. Despite when he was told that she was in a relationship, he backed off, and all he tried to do was say that, oh my goodness, I have a boyfriend. And he immediately walked away. No. You can stop bringing it up in chat. Appreciate that. Okay. If I didn't get everyone got so upset. Perspective, and I don't fault you for not understanding men. You are an eternal optimist, one of the great things about you, but you underestimate the gross thoughts men have about women. But now that I'm thinking about it, a lot of the comments point out I was right about this. Just food for thought, so feel free to clarify what you want to people online. I am sure they're going to side with me once you explain it better. Ideally, this is a conversation to have in person. I love you so much. Name. Can we at least meet in person and discuss this now that we're both much more level-headed and less emotional? Okay, how about tomorrow at 4 p.m. near Cafe Blank at Blank? Of course, love. Scum. Absolute scum. Oh my god. Furry handlers help furries not bump into stuff. As they can't always see out of their masks very well. It's a safety thing. So that person in chat was actually being sweet by saying that I'd be a handler because I help my friends walk around in fursuits. I didn't know that when I was helping my friends not bump into things when they were suiting, that was what a handler was. Nobody explained this to me, okay? I'm still learning stuff. It's still my first day on the internet. Oh my goodness. And you sent £5 to send that message. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Okay. Thank you for that. All right. I'm learning stuff. Anyways, breakup. Okay, previous post is there. So we all read through the previous post. So let's see what the update is. Okay, so OT is a furry handler. Listen, I haven't admitted to anything. All I'm saying is, you go to enough conventions, you make enough friends, eventually some of them are going to be furries, okay? Previous post, right there. First of all, I would like to clarify some of the confusion in my previous post about the order of events. Here is the timeline. My boyfriend and I arrive at a party. We are there for a while. He goes to the toilet and the other guy approaches me. Our conversation started off friendly, not flirty, until he asked me my plans for the upcoming weekend, and I told him I had a boyfriend, at which time my boyfriend came back right at the same moment. I thought it was bad timing because it was awkward. I did not flirt, nor would have flirted with that man even if I were single. He said he liked my outfit, and I said I had a face he would never forget, and then left me and my boyfriend alone. That is what I took as being nice. However, in retrospect, it was flirty and my boyfriend was uncomfortable. That is probably why he kept hanging on me that night, the rest of the night. My boyfriend and I start to leave, and the guy comes up and says how it was nice to meet me. Obviously makes my boyfriend upset. He threatens to F that guy up, and he grabs my wrist to leave. He did not drag me, and I do not need it to be framed that he was physically abusive. I think he was just so overwhelmed with his emotions and needed to leave the situation, so he wasn't thinking properly. Also, his grip was as light as a feather. My boyfriend drops me off at my flat, and I text him before I go to bed. Now, to address a lot of the comments on my previous post saying that I was going to message and reach out to the other guy, possibly even sleep with him, I'm not sure where anyone is getting that type of impression, but that is so disgusting. I am not going to reach out to that guy, but I genuinely did think he was nice. I also see how my judgment may have been off and my boyfriend was correct about his underlying intentions. I should not have blindly framed the other guy as good when he so obviously was doing things with malicious intentions. Malicious intentions. Oh my goodness. My boyfriend found out about this Reddit post. It gained a lot more traction than I thought it would, to be honest, and gave me permission to continue updating. Here are our texts from today. I'm meeting with him tomorrow to discuss all of this with him. Thank you so much for all the input and comments. I will make a final update after we meet up tomorrow. How long was this? 8 days! 8 days! We have another update to find. Another update. There's no update. There's no update. Are people allowed to flirt? Not around somebody with an unhealthy take on masculinity. No. Then they threaten to fight them. I'm gonna use my fists instead of my words to convey how upset I am. Hold on. What was that username? Let's see. I wonder if I can search the Reddit itself by just their username. But unfortunately, the account was suspended. All right, let's find out. Final update. I do have a final update. Oh my goodness. I have a final update. Oh boy. Final update. Am I overreacting for breaking up with my boyfriend? Question mark. So did she break up with him in the first post? I don't think that happened, right? I think they were just going to talk about it. I can't remember now. Now I'm being gaslit. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Final update. Am I overreacting for breaking up with my boyfriend? Just know how much I love and respect you, want the best for you, and hopeful that we can still be close friends. You mean so much to me, and will always have a piece of my heart. Good luck with uni, and don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything. I mean it. Money, advice, or just someone to listen to you. Thank you, heart. Same to you. So they broke up? Yay, I think. So they broke up? Previous update. So we ended up meeting early in the morning since something came up for me later in the afternoon. I think a lot of the comments on my 2 previous posts were useful for both him and I to evaluate our actions, reflect, and understand how both of us handled it poorly. As some people pointed out, it's hard to add layers of nuance to a simple Reddit post. I was overly excited in my first post to prove my point, and my boyfriend was overly aggressive. Both people can be wrong, and I think calling someone manipulative, gaslighting, abusive from just a few screenshots is an unfair conclusion. Ultimately, though, we did break up due to the general instability within our relationship. I found him to be too insecure for me, too aggressive, and he agreed he needed to work on those traits. I am also maybe not emotionally mature enough to be in a committed relationship. We are both models, work for the same agency, which is how we met, and are in the same circle of friends within the agency. Us crossing paths is an inevitability, so there's no hard feelings between us. We mutually agreed that maybe now is not the right time, despite how much we love each other. Our relationship ended amicably, as per our texts. No drama. Sorry for the anticlimactic update. Well, that's good. The calmest breakup in history. I mean, that, yeah, you can't get mad at that, can you? From what my mother told me, her divorce from her first husband in the late 1940s went just about as smoothly. No kids, no money problems, no drama. The trouble was that after 5 years, she realized she wasn't actually in love with him. It was sad, but she said there was nothing to be done except get the paperwork filed and to throw her wedding ring into Lake Michigan. Oh no. Congrats on the calm mutual breakup and good luck for your future. I think it's great you communicated your boundaries and needs. Aww. Oh, you're definitely going to get back together, or maybe didn't break up at all. I hope you're safe, OP, and have some sort of support system. What the fudge? What? Right? Like the boyfriend said, I must send a mature breakup text and you respond the same. You promise them an update, so you post this 2 individual messages. Oh, stop. Do we think that this is fake? That'd be wild. It's her decision. Doesn't matter what we think. Why should she be trying to appease a bunch of strangers on the internet? Exactly, especially from a throwaway account. Come on now. Don't apologize for the anticlimactic update. It's wonderful news. Calm, clear, and kind communication is what dreams are made of. Yeah. She's lying. He wore her down, and now he's making her save face. I mean, geez Louise. Some people on the internet are so pessimistic, y'all. I don't know. Can we not just chill sometimes? Not everything needs to be so bad or so good or whatevsies. Oh my lord. Anyways. Yeah, oh, air jail. Air jail. Do we want to do another one? I was thinking also streaming tomorrow, which would be kind of fun. Uh-oh. I've got another one for you. Okay, listen. I'll read the title. You ready? I'll read the title. Or should I save this one? Ooh, should I save this one? Ooh, maybe I should save this one. Yeah, I think maybe I will. Maybe I'll save it. I found a good one. Hold on. Okay, back to the subreddit. All right. Let me just see. Read it. Maybe I should save it though. Maybe. It's kind of fun to do these. I like splitting them up too, so that way I still have time to like watch TV today. Because I kind of want to watch TV with all of you. Okay. We'll read one more, but I'm going to save the good one for tomorrow, okay? We'll save the really good one for tomorrow. So the title on this one is, Am I Overreacting? I'll do another. I'll just save the good one. I'll save the really good one. No, read it, please. No. I'm going to save it. Okay, this one's, Am I Overreacting? I'm home. Heart. Wave. I'm supposed to ask you what you think is the biggest expense for you each month. Uncle Eric said to ask you. Why? I don't know. Probably rent, lol. Rent $815, HEA $120 to $140, GCI $270, N-Star $40 to $80, Torrid CC $47. I wonder why, lol. I don't know. How much do you guys spend on food in a month? I'll send this to him. Not sure, to be honest. It's different, just depends on what we have left after bills. Maybe groceries $350 to $550 a month. Gas maybe $100 a month. Okay, thanks. I work the next 2 days, 10-hour shift. I'll text you when I have a day off. Much love. Hey, when you pay rent, whose mortgage are you paying? I'm going to send him your phone number, lol. I'll text him to text you, lol. What? Hey, Haley, cousin Eric here. Hello. We rent. We don't have a mortgage. So yes, you nailed it. Rent is the largest expense in most people's budget. I don't have much to offer, but I do have a path. Can I ask what the inquiry? Oh my God, is this a multi-level marketing scheme? Oh no. I don't have much to offer, but I do have a path. Can I ask why the inquiry? What is the biggest reason people don't have a mortgage? I'm not ready to buy a house, Eric, lol. AJ just moved into college, and I've been talking to the boys about this type of stuff, so I thought of you for some reason, lol. Okay. That's okay, but you're not ready to buy a house. What's the biggest reason most people don't obtain a house ever? Because most people are simply trying to survive? What is going on? True, but ultimately, what keeps them from buying a house or land to live on? Also, when you're paying rent, whose mortgage are you actually paying? Take your time. This is literally a path to financial freedom or a path to financial slavery. I could give you the answers, but it would change your outcome. A realization cannot be undone. Oh God, it's a cult. It's a cult. No. No. Okay. Context. This is weird, right? Thoughts? Like, I have a dad who's already had talks with me on this. I know that the future is not bright, and I know this. I don't know if he's bummed that his kid went off to college or what. Like, a random drunk tangent? Why me? Why does he want my attention? Lamau? I don't know him. Lol. My grandma says we stay on good terms in case we ever need anything. Mind you, oh God, so he's like the black sheep of the family. Mind you, I've had a history of so many distant family members hitting on me or trying to come on to me, and I'm still not okay after all those things happening. Ugh. Is this weird? Where the F is this going? Ew. Is he a mortgage salesman or a real estate agent? Oh God. Sounds like a scam, and he's trying to lead you into his answers. Yep. Oh God. I've had the realization, and now there's no going back. Oh, dang, my condolences. Sounds like a pyramid scheme. He is a realtor. I forgot to mention. Oh my God. He's 100% trying to get you to either buy a house or join an MLM. It's a bad sales pitch, and he is for some reason desperate to make a sale so much that he's targeting family. Oh, terrible. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Why don't you own land? Well, after 2008, I'd need 4 times my salary, impossibly good luck, 2 jobs, a spouse, an additional cosigner, perfect credit, and a kidney to sell. Wrong. You have a limited mindset. All you need to manifest is buy my 18-part course for $49.99. Yeah. Yep. I cannot believe that everything ended. All the good times ended back then. I mean, they were already progressively getting worse, but good Lord. I've done the math, and I did the math poorly before, and I thought I would need to sell, was it 13,000 t-shirts in order to buy a house? And then I realized it was more like 30,000 t-shirts. So I need to sell a minimum of 30,000 shirts in order to buy property, I think. And I don't know if that's going to be possible anymore. I'm not hitting the algo like I used to, everybody. I'm getting old. So let's see. Do they have any other updates? Alaska. Oh, they're in Alaska. It's not far off. I mean, property in Alaska. Oh, the groceries in Alaska. Oh, my goodness. I live up the street from my job. He's a realtor, forgot to mention. Thought so too. Yeah. Oh, God. This is not far off, and it's exactly this way. If only you could see what I... Wait, what? Oh, deleted comment. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yep. Republican family. I found the comments. Republican family. Oh, dear. Air jail. I'm putting all of you in air jail. Oh, yeah. Now, what if I told all of you right now that if you really wanted right now, but there's 600 people here? Oh my God, how many people left? If you really wanted right now, you could follow me on Twitch. Let me pin that at the top of the chat. Oh God. Oh God, it's moving. Oh God, it's moving. Stop moving. Look at that, pinned message. There we go. Huzzah! And if you go to that link right now, your message could pop up as well as these ones over here. Whoa, look at those messages that are popping up. Wow, go over there. I'm going to watch TV. I want to watch TV and I want to watch it with all of you. So everybody go over to that link. Go to that link. If you don't have a Twitch account, make it. It'll take me like 2 minutes. Aerogel, exactly, John. I'll see you in tomorrow's stream. Go over there. Go to that link and type into that chat. Right meow. Look, there's already people here. Let's go. I want to watch TV. I want to watch Halloween stuff. I got to get this timer down.
Go to Twitch. You can be a disembodied voice.
True. I have TTS over there. I don't know if I can do TTS for YouTube. OT, I don't have Twitch. Make a Twitch. Make a Twitch. Do it. Do it. You don't need an account? That's true. You could watch it without an account. That is true. But yeah, I had fun with all of you today. Thank you, everybody. Here, hold on. Let me pop over here. There we go. Thank you, everybody, for just like hanging out. Wait, on-screen add-ons. Can I do desktop? Look, there's Twitch. Look at all of you over there. Let's go. That's these messages. Yeah, come over to Twitch. I'll stream on YouTube tomorrow. We'll do more readings and stuff. I found one story that I really want to save that I think would be good for the thumbnail. I think it'll be a good, silly one. Yeah. Bye, everybody. That's YouTube only. I'll see you over here in a minute. I'll see you over in a minute. Take care, everybody. Oh, there's a lot of first-time chatters. Holy heck, there's a lot of new people. Okay, so as soon as YouTube ends, it takes me a couple minutes to go over there because I have to like re-log in and everything and put in all my security codes and text messages and I have to do the Google double authentication and thing. It takes a couple minutes, but I'll be there in a second. So I'll see all of you over on Twitch in just a minute and we'll watch TV. Take care, everybody. And if I don't see you there, I'll see you on YouTube tomorrow. Bye, everybody.